I'll the comfort of my mother and the weight of the world. I miss my sister, miss my father, miss my dog and my home. Yeah, I miss the boredom and the freedom and the time spent alone. But there's really nothing we can do. Love must be forgotten. Life can always start up anew. The models will have children, get a divorce, find some more models. Everything must run its course. We'll choke on our vomit, and that will be the end. We were fated to pretend, to pretend. We're fated to pretend, to pretend. I say yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby, you're the best. I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. Done my hair up real big, beauty queen style. High heels off, I'm feeling alive. Oh my God, I feel it in the air. Telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm fire. I feel it everywhere. Nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby, you're the best. I got that summertime sadness. Summertime sadness. Got that summertime sadness. Oh, I'm feeling electric tonight. Cruising down the coast, going about 99. Got my bad baby by my heavenly side. I know if I go, I'll die happy tonight. Oh my God, I feel it in the air. Telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm fire. I feel it everywhere. Nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you that summertime, summertime sadness. Summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness. Oh, oh, oh. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know, baby. I got that summertime, summertime sadness. Summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness. Oh, oh, oh. Another one bites the dust. Oh, why can I not conquer love? And I might have thought that we were one. Why not to fight this war with our weapons? And I wanted it bad. But there were so many red flags. Now another one bites the dust. It lets me clear, I trust no one. You did not break me. I am still fighting for peace. But I've got thick skin and an elastic core.
It's good to have you with us, even if it's just for the day. We hope you enjoy your stay. Outside the sun is shining, it seems like heaven ain't far away. And it's good to have you with us, even if it's just for the day.
Fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every stop I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every stop I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. All I wanna do is take your money. 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 Pirates, skulls and bones, sticks and stones and weed and bombs. Running when we hit lethal poison for the system. Pirates, skulls and bones, sticks and stones and weed and bombs. Running when we hit lethal poison for the system. No one on the corner has swagger like us. Hit me on my banner, prepaid wireless. We pack and deliver like UPS trucks. Already going hell, just pumping that gas. No one on the corner has swagger like us. Hit me on my banner, prepaid wireless. We pack and deliver like UPS trucks. Already going hell, just pumping that gas. All I wanna do is take your money. 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 MIA, third world democracy. Yeah, I got more records than the KGB. So, no funny business. You already are. Take
the same. You know you're doing better on your own, so don't buy in. Live right now, yeah, just be yourself. It doesn't matter if it's good enough for someone else. It just takes some time, little girl in the middle of the ride. Everything, everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. It just takes some time, little girl in the middle of the ride. Everything, everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out or looked down on. Just do your best. Do everything you can. And don't you worry what their bitter hearts are gonna say. It just takes some time.
Yo, what's up? I'm still drunk, I guess. Boy, I feel still drunk AF. It's crazy. It's crazy. Don't drink, boys. Actually, do whatever the fuck you like. Do whatever the fuck you like. Did it just say... Oh, just strong heat. Yeah, it's supposed to maybe thunderstorm later. It was supposed to maybe thunderstorm yesterday. I have no idea. I passed out. No idea when I went to bed. Oh, I could
Really
actually...
big towel, because that's Daddy's towel.
Does he wipe his nuts on that?
Ew. Yes, he does. That's what dads do with their towels. They wipe them nuts. Do we have some other cool shit?
Morning, you beautifully chaotic bitch.
That's some nice
You
ass.
did not wake up today to be a weak-ass motherfucker.
So,
So
when do I
straighten
think
your
I went to
crown,
bed?
Remember who the fuck you are, and in case nobody has told you yet, your butt looks bloody fantastic.
Okay, so I definitely passed out or something for like an hour or some. Did I watch something? I wonder what I'd do in that time. What did I do? Then I woke up, watched Tenacious D, and then I went to bed. Nice, good decision. That is some good decision making. Great decision making. I feel like we should play this game a little bit more. Little bit more of this. It broke. Damn, it's so fucking 30 degrees. 30 degrees. Did we make this? Oh. Okay.
Deeper than ever. Let me at them.
Or did we have some new gear? No, just purple shit. Yeah. I never upgraded that purple shit. Okay, we try the same thing again.
Deeper
Andrews?
and dark time to kill.
On this dude,
It's
on
a
this
sauteed
thing,
type of day.
on this,
Time
with
for
that.
some sharpshooting.
Wait. Did we?
Ain't
Oh, I
gonna
guess we
miss a
did.
shot.
I guess we did.
You're on your own from here on, Miner. Best of luck.
Beasts of luck.
Loot bug eliminated.
To be honest, can't really play this game without music. You gonna start?
I die a little inside every time I have to take on people.
Just a little.
Hawkeye.
Oh, I think Bosco doesn't even have... He doesn't do enough damage to kill a fucking bug with one shot. Like, what the fuck?
It's calling to me.
Okay, we gotta choose the right things.
I'm
We
a new
got to
horse.
choose the right things. Reload is also gonna be important. We want the cryo grenade, we want the coil gun. No matter what order.
This is my pick.
That's more important than the 35, sadly.
That hit the spot.
Gold. None of you. None of you. Please don't do that to us. It gave me nothing. Or do we just restart? Am I even playing with the right guy? We can sidearm that maybe. We can maybe sidearm that.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm
Sadly,
incoming.
can't get more fire rate from that rate. So speaking of... Oh, I think they did not even come yet. Don't say it like that.
I just became a better dwarf.
Man, I so wanted the stick, the electric throw stick, and other things. Do you have the movement speed thing? We do.
I'm raring to try this out.
Man, I really don't know what's the best for you.
I'm raring to try this out. A legendary. I knew today was gonna be good. Gotta have it. I got it in the
Just go
mouth.
damage. Is our pickup rate actually big already?
Sure, why not?
Let's go hard potency on that thing. Fuck it, why not?
We can't send in supplies until you...
Yo, you landed in a weird spot.
This'll do.
You landed in a weird spot, bro. You're not ready. I thought I landed kind of off map. It looked off mapish. Motherfuckers. Okay, you all in a bad spot for me to do that. Okay.
Ice cold grenades.
Bonjour. Here I am.
Just the upgrade I was looking
And he'll crit. Okay, bosses, stay away from this thing. We don't want to kill you so hard. Yet.
I rarely pick one of these.
We gotta launch. Supplies in...
Getting RAM upgrades for that thing than for the other. All the crit goggles would be nice too at some point, but first is this.
I'm gonna go with this.
First is that.
Suck on this, you freaking nature. It's a little
Yes,
extra
sir, that looks great.
I already feel stronger.
That'd be looking great. I hope we can get
Sure, why not?
the clip size and all that shit. We're missing two?
Deployment upgrade.
One too many.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
Die!
Anybody remember that I scratched myself? It was yesterday or the day before. Bro, it turned into a nasty fucking... It almost looks like it bled. It did not bleed though. But look how fucking big that scratch is. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, is that a scratch? Okay, why can't we go back? I forgot to fucking record.
Just what I needed.
I forgot to record. Oh, that's both bad for us, to be honest. It's like really bad for us. I might just restart.
This is gonna change everything.
I might just restart.
Completely on.
But I kind of wanted to know, like, how much potency this thing gets. Especially when you combine them all into one billet. Okay. And we got that one too. Now we just need the mining. Ba ba ba. Man.
Gonna change my
Man.
Suck on this, you freak.
He died way too early.
Feels rare. Feels right.
You can actually get more potency. I wonder if I...
Now it's my
Yeah, why not?
Objective
It's a loot
completed.
crate.
Drop pod has arrived. get there now, it will leave without
I
you.
can use this.
Where's those beams on? Oh.
Overclock time, baby.
Oh.
I already feel stronger.
I guess this one.
Say hello to my little friend. I'm gonna kill you all. This one's
Yeah, maybe we start that over.
don't mind if I do.
Maybe we have to start this over.
Let's do this sometime.
Maybe we have to start this over.
Best. Overclock. Rock.
At least we're mining. No. I know. We have to get back, but I need to see if there's maybe a big chunk of gold that we're missing. Or nitro. Could have been right. Luckily there's nothing.
Stage completed. Well done. Going deeper.
Weapon range is really nice. What's this? That's some weed on my leg. Interesting. Though we do want some weapon range because they're gonna be funny.
This makes my whole life better.
Okay, great. Great spending.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done.
A simple miner mission.
Maybe we're not gonna die after all. Ooh, look out, a loot bug.
Still never had a fucking loot bug level. That would be so good for us with our XP gain. That would be so good. That would just increase every XP gain that we get by so much.
Dial it in.
Lifetime for beams. How can there be lifetime on the... Oh, is it the bouncers? How many times is it bouncing? Dibenya. My throat feels fucked. I feel like I vomited, but I think I didn't. Should've. I should've.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Polygon still doesn't even have the thing.
Big swarm detected.
And we're already pumping range hard.
Ew, never felt better.
Okay, we hope for, I guess, another gold scanner. This guy would be nice too, though.
Dwarves don't die. This is the smart pick.
Damn, I'm supposed to level the M1000. That's our damage dealer.
For the supply pod to land. Do something.
That's our damage dealer.
This one's for Tom.
Small.
Legendary. It's
Why
a
not?
lucky
It
day.
gets us faster through that shit.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again.
Could feel that way more.
I can't get enough of
Landing
this
zone
rare.
ready. Impact imminent.
Could have filled that way more. Please, 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 please. I'll take that.
Cowabunga.
I'll take that. It means to worry for the rest of your life. That sucks. We don't want to worry.
Feels rare. Feels right.
Hakuna some titty.
Oh, I got it.
Great. Oh, well, you can have that for now.
My life.
Boop. Man, our explosion range is really a small range.
Kick you.
That kind of sad. That kind of sad. Yeah, there's so much gold in nitro. I was about to ask, did I get the scanner? But yeah, we got some scanner. Scanner! Could reroll more. Should also get rid of the greens. Should get rid of the green boys. Damn, everything is down here. All the nitro that does exist is down here. Oh, don't stop rolling next to me.
Alien.
Fuck you. What a bitch.
I can't get enough of this rare.
That's rich. Miss us. Miss us with the misses. Ooh, that's where you guys are, huh?
Threat level increased.
Blue bug eliminated.
Did we get that one?
I want it.
Those are so important. XP gain 109. 999. Yeah. Yeah. Damn that song, huh? That funny Russian guy song.
Feeling much better. Yeehaw, this is it.
Oh, can we get some actual levels that we need? The jungle VIP. Man. Should go with that one. I'm tired of monkeying around, so shooty.
Your time is up, friend.
Careful, they're going blood crazed. Do it fast, Miner.
Human too. Oh, shooty do. You do. We need more pickup raiders, I think. Okay, you really like the weapon range, huh?
I'm having epic vision.
So do I guess. But we need beams on you, actually. We need beams. Yo, thanks for that follow. I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. Not follow, actually, a sub on YouTube. That's way better. Not way better, but it's nice to have. Definitely. Scooby-Doo-wop. I really don't want to give you damage. You can have damage.
Pick one of these. Let's show them some fight.
Hate scratching in this game. Oh, wait, I got you both? Ooh, shoot it.
Get to the drop pod before it
Didn't mean to get both of them.
Let's show them some pie.
I would have monkeyed around some more. Okay.
Upgrade. That's a no-brainer.
That is not good enough. We need the terrain, bitch. We need the terrain.
Mind if I do? Bring it back.
Stack up all that XP. Oh, there's so much more down here.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's
Get
about to
yourself
happen.
back home. I am. I'm trying. Damn, our range is nice. Some nice range on that weapon. Though I'm pretty sure it's gonna fuck us. Pretty sure it's gonna fuck us over. Man,
This is perfectly built. Bingo. Let's shake it up. A legendary upgrade. How
I'm
can
retarded.
not?
It's pinned.
Feels like a brand new gun
Fuck
now.
yeah, at least we got
This is
some
gonna
mining.
change Everything.
At least we got some mine. We need another gold skinner.
Load up and get going, Miner. We have
Bam,
quotas to
bam,
fulfill.
bam, bam, bam. Time to post.
When the damn bombs start feeling like family, you know it's time to quit. Rocket stone in the heart.
Posing. Everybody post. Did I just push that away while I was frozen? Funny.
Supply pod LZ is full of crap. Please clear it out.
Yeah, fire rate, really know what I want on this.
I'll take this one.
Perfect reroll, nice. Need definitely more reload speed on that grenade though. Oh shit, that was not supposed to. Already.
We got a swarming
Oh
coming.
wait, that thing's already down? Let's check for another gold scanner or nitro scanner. Also need some extra levels on our coil core. Coil core. A Goigon. Okay, the game knows what I want, apparently. So why don't I get what I want more?
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Okay, how about we find some loot bugs? How about finding loot bugs? On gold, on loot bugs. I like how you can just run through those, like everywhere. You wouldn't do that in real life. You wouldn't get that close to them.
Objective completed. Excellent
I
job.
wouldn't. Okay, we got a spitter and we got a bitter. I mean a flyer, a stinger.
Looks beautiful.
And what we need here right now. Really bigger pickup radius and shit like that.
Just what the doctor ordered.
That again, I think one of those was banned. So I got to stop using that list again. Great. Damn, we need more luck.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
More luck, more pickup radius. Like we're not getting enough levels. Not fast enough. Okay, this is a lot of shit and a lot of fucking concrete.
Don't die today.
We hate the concrete. No concrete reason for that,
It's
but
getting worse, Miner. You need to move.
it doobie doobie what it is.
Think you can kill me?
Big
Think
bada
you
boom.
can? Yeah, give me some sugar.
Don't start lagging here. Way too early for lags. Okay, actually, yeah, why not? Actually, yeah, okay, why not? We don't want potency on you or that or this.
I rarely go for this one.
We only got 2 levels from
Bugs
all
aren't
that.
appreciating your presence, Miner. Get the lead out.
That's low. That's so low. Only 125 XP. Most of that is from our loot bugs. Kinda sad.
One down.
Kinda sad.
Kill you all.
Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that. What we need is some more shit on you.
I'm gonna do something epic with this.
Let's do that. It's damage and it's also
Level keeps rising. You have to move,
Beat.
Miner.
how long is the burning debuff? And I really hope the potency goes up when we get the bundle. The bundle shot, the bundle of Stigze.
Yeah.
And I want the mining on the coil.
I'm not scared of you.
Got your sense now. Threat level
I
is
want the mining on the coil. Oh, just to check. Okay. Okay.
Your time is up, Crate.
Oh yeah.
bugs are growing stronger.
Did we get all of that with our normal normal pickup rates? But with our pickup rates that we have? Crazy. Not too bad. Not too bad. Still would have liked the collector stick. Yo, why the fuck is my HP so low?
The bugs aren't appreciating your presence, Miner.
I've been getting hit
Get
a
the
lot.
lead out.
I can use this.
That not so good. That not so good. Need some extra nitro. Extra nitro.
You ugly son
We
of
got
a
bugs
bitch.
sign the likes of which I've never seen.
Is that the whole map mine pretty much? No.
Eno Pearl here.
Ain't no pearls. Bro, even if I wanted to kill that dude now,
Miner. Get a move on.
I'm a better better
I really
course
can't.
yesterday.
That's like 20% actually.
That will teach you.
Drop pod has arrived.
Suck on this,
Get there
you
before the
freaking
timer runs
ninja.
out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Actually, what we really would have needed. Oh, that looks bad. No, how the that was one behind the fucking wall. I hate this game, especially because it does this. It goes super loud for a second when you're out of 4. Fuck this shit, man. I need some food. I thought I had enough, but I'm getting really hungry. Where's that from?
Going endless? It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it.
What hand do I use? Did I eat with my left
Take
hand?
me to the salt caves.
I'm a
Gonna
bit
snipe
retarded
some
right now.
bugs.
You've really done it now, Miner. We wish you luck.
I'm having an epic vision. Nice. I'll take it.
Very nice. Should have gone for those. Yeah.
Yoink.
There's some equipment that I should have used that gives us crit on crit, right? Hmm.
We have a supply pod prepped for you. We need the LZ clear.
Now this shit starts again. I'd like to get a weapon that I want early.
These make my arm hair stand up. I'm raring to try this out.
Oh yeah.
This makes my whole life better. Loot bug down. Dibbity dips.
Okay. I have nothing to kill them. Okay.
This is the smart pick. Got it right between the eyes. I'm a better dwarf than yesterday.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
I assume I'm alright here. Shouldn't he be on both?
Yeah.
How do we clear this?
I just became a better dwarf. It'll do.
Oh. Oh.
I want this one.
No, I don't.
Shoot it in the face.
No, I don't.
Just the upgrade I was looking for. Overclock says it's time to kill. This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf. Power of my kin courses through me. I can't get enough of this rare stuff. Feels like a brand new gun.
Can we restart?
Good work. Supply pod inbound.
Heads up.
We'll see after getting no gold scanner.
This one. Looks beautiful, like me. Overclock, my favorite type of clock. No way! A legendary!
Okay, fuck you for that. Damn, that's my last one. And I only got boring water. Wait, I can turn boring water into better water. I got syrup for that. Oh shit, I knocked my glass over for that. Guess I should put that in there, but... Oh, fuck it, why not? Drank from that yesterday, that shouldn't be too bad. How much water do we need for that? That's a good question. is that? That was hardcore sweet. Hardcore sweet can't be right. It's better. That's better.
I prefer my bugs well done.
I prefer suicide.
Not too shabby.
For some reason we're not dying.
Cowabunga!
Okay, abort
I'm
mission.
not feeling it. Dude over.
Dude over.
You're on your own from here on, Miner. Best of luck.
Damn, we're slow.
Loot bug eliminated.
Okay, that bread roll was nice. That was very nice. I actually wanted pizza, but the pizza that I had, that was kind of dead already.
Gotta have that legendary.
That was dead on arrival. Just kind of sad.
I'm growing stronger.
My damage, that also increases Bosco, right? I think. And to be honest, Bosco is our damage too, right?
Just what I needed.
That's very, very successful. Fuck yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I want those icy grenades.
Resupply prepared.
I
Clear the
need
landing
gold.
zone of obstacles.
And gold, 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 gold. Gold scanner and then gold and more gold and then another gold scanner and more gold.
Cowabunga!
Always more gold. And damage.
I'm raring to try
Yes.
this out.
Do we want and need the cocoa next?
I'm
And if
gonna
that
do
doesn't
something
happen, we
epic with
cry.
this.
Actually cry.
Go. I'm growing stronger.
Great. Getting that early is nice. 68. 6'8", 6'8". For some reason 6'7" is funny, but 6'8" is not.
Supply pod
Should have
inbound.
worn a hard hat, stupids.
Please. Please don't fuck us on this now.
I've been dreaming of something like this.
Couldn't even reroll anymore.
Dial it in.
Couldn't even reroll. Oh, maybe we get lucky with the snail, huh?
Big swing
Maybe we
attack
get
is
lucky
in.
with a
Target
snail.
ready.
I wish I did not say it.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
I wish I did not say that.
Well done, you got them all.
I'd really like a loot bug level. That would be great.
I can use this.
That would be great, oh. I'm at level 12, but my weapons are level 4 in total. We also don't really need to mine here. Kinda sad that they put a cap on those fucking scanners. That's just not good.
Oh, I got it.
The min-maxing was nice, getting them early and all that shit, right?
I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
Can you though? So what do we do? Just get lots of XP from this level? I mean, try obviously.
Dogs don't die today.
There's not even fucking mobs behind you. Where's all the mobs? I thought we got aliens, like en masse.
I've been dreaming of something like this.
It's like barely 5. Okay. Not okay, not okay, Naruto. Not okay. Oh, there we go.
Gun that uses magnets. How's that?
You're really pissing off.
Does it
the
use
bugs.
magnets?
They're getting angrier.
Kinetic. Oh yeah.
Ooh-wee, not too
How about if
shabby.
you go for that?
Think you can kill me?
Gold scanner.
Objective completed, Miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads
gimme.
back to orbit.
I'll take this one. This is the smart pick.
Why not just gold scanner? We don't
I'm a
want it
better
to
dwarf than yesterday.
do damage, but I guess it's not too bad.
Need it. Feels rare.
Pickup
Feels
rate is
right.
really bad. Bad.
This works.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Might as well push that. Now at 80.
Diving deeper. Next stage.
Dining
coming up.
deeper. Dining would be great. Thought way too much about stupid ass McDonald's yesterday. Holy shit. Way too much.
I'll take it.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, Miner.
What's the last weapon that we want?
Can't believe how green I was when I
Oh,
stopped.
because it's gonna happen now.
Hawkeye.
If we get that voltaic sweeper, I'll take it, but... Could also go for something that beams, so we have beam range. Maybe the sludge. Maybe the sludge. Maybe the sludge.
Let me get my coupon.
My coupon? Your coupon? Your Groupon?
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
That's the wrong range.
I can use this.
I guess that works. Bing bong. That sounds like a beautiful thunderstorm. Speaking of, do we have any thunderstorms coming? That's a no for us. That most likely does look like a no. I don't think like any of that's gonna reach us. Man, maybe later I can see some in the distance, but no, that looks bad. That looks like a no chance.
Sure, why not?
I want some nice fucking thunderstorms. That's why I'm dealing with all
Well
that
done,
heat,
you got
right?
them all. We have a supply pod prepped
I would
for
not
you.
be dealing
We
with that
need
heat if
the
I
LZ clear.
wouldn't expect some nice thunderstorms out of that. Oh well.
Hell yeah!
Big fucking kingfish. Actually, purple. It's violent and violet.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna give us the mining though, right? Because we're unlucky.
Come and get
Look
me.
how lucky we are.
Something
Fuck,
fun.
man. Everything's inside of that. Everything.
Feels like a brand new
Everything
gun.
is inside of that. Just everything is inside.
I rarely go for this one. I killed the loot bug, and I'm not so proud about it.
Yeah, just spam it.
My team.
Fuck you, thank you.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Fuck you and thank yeah. We need a gold scan out of that. Is this unlimited? Is this actually
Dial it in.
unlimited? No, right. We actually only goes like 20%.
I'm gonna do something epic.
Oh wait, you're not supposed to be in there.
See that coming, sucker?
It's usually bad thing to start with a nitro scanner, but scanner saves us the reload reroll.
I'll take this one.
Save us the reroll.
Bring it, backers!
Should I haven't been down here? Been down
I
there?
rarely go for this one.
Damp beans. Oh, don't die, okay?
Bring the pie!
So much for not dying.
See ya later!
Well done. Objective
Fuck you.
completed.
Okay, I gotta
Your pod has
get all
arrived.
that shit on the way
Get there
back.
now. It will leave without you.
I want it!
Okay, I'm pretty sure it was bigger damage, right?
Overclock time, baby!
We need the clips. We need the clip size.
Give it to me!
I need that box over there. Box. This is gonna hurt us lots. Never this, maybe
Feels
this.
like a brand new gun now. Overclock time, baby!
You better start mining for us too. Mine.
Nice! I'll take it!
Okay, made backs.
That's another
So wait,
stage
sweet.
completed. Heading deeper now.
This tastes like shit. Stevia in it. Who the fuck came up with
It's
stevia?
fine! What else? I'm having an epic vision!
Fuck it, let's not use too much.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
I got my girls, that's right.
God damn it, there's a pebble in my boot!
We got our objects. It's mining so nicely with that. With that beam. I mean, complete random obviously, but it does do
Feel much
mining
better
stuff. Those are nice. When it just shoots through a whole fucking line. And it does look nice. No nitro.
now. Woo, baby!
Your supply pod prepped for you. We need DLC.
Okay, we need a gold skin out of that. We need gold skin badly out of that. Badly. As goodly and badly. 2 Asians. The only 2 Asians actually.
Pull the loop on, and I'm
No other Asians exist. Uh-oh.
Box of goodies headed
Didn't
your
see
way,
that coming,
miner.
sucker!
Like range. I also like beams.
Piss!
Did you say piss?
You're cute, but you're dead.
Understandable.
We
Can
legendary.
have that.
I knew today was gonna be good.
Good day to die. Yeah, I was thinking, right? I have a Game Boy emulator. I got lots of emulators. How about just playing Super Mario? Like a good old Super Mario. Or some Kirby's Dream Land. Or some Kirby's Dream Land.
This one's for Carl. A legendary.
Wrong beams.
I knew today was gonna be good.
You got a lot of range though, now that I see
Scanner
that.
just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Fuck you. Fuck you, I walk you. How much do we have? 80.
A gorgeous gun for a gorgeous overclock says it's
Bueno.
kill.
Bueno. Fuck. Yeah, we need something to pick up all that SP.
Kin courses through me.
Somehow we need to pick up all that SP.
Points for style.
Reload speed and damage. Need beams from you.
This one almost makes it too easy.
We need beams. Beams. Maybe beams when we get higher luck. But we have luck.
I just became a better dwarf.
I just push it to 8 and then it gets like 3 beams for free anyways.
Objective completed.
Still no gold scanner though. Nitro scanner giving us a nice crit. 129.
You want some more? Now this is a rare.
How about we start
treat.
pushing that thing too? We need to get the clip thing. Though I guess we get it.
Gotta move it, miner.
We get into
The
it
bugs are
again.
gunning for you.
Again we get into it. Oh,
Bring it,
ow.
Packard!
I don't do shit to you.
You don't see these every day.
More range.
Die, creep!
Oh, why the fuck am I taking so much damage when I'm not supposed to?
We got bugs sign the likes of which I've never seen.
I got fucks of the size that you've never seen before.
Feeling much better now.
I don't give them though. I don't give any of my fucks. Whoops. Whoops. Pretty sure that's shooting that he does. But yeah.
I'm a better dwarf than yesterday.
How did the famous philosopher say it once? Whoops.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
I rarely go for this one.
I was about to say we didn't get that much XP gain, right? We got
I got it.
89, not 109. It's better than... It's better.
I'm growing stronger.
Did it say weapon range or beam range on that one? Does it also increase the ground? Hey. You're not supposed to hit us here. We are.
Diving deeper. Next stage coming up.
It's a big ass reload speed. Why not?
No way! A legendary!
I only need one on you, so. Why waste nitro?
This makes what else
Why
we got?
waste nitro?
Points for style.
Better beams.
Overclock time,
Not
baby.
really. This is better beams.
I rarely go for this one. More options. This'll do. Lock it in.
Okay, fuck
I'm
it.
gonna do something epic with
We
this.
really need the gold scan on this one.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
Oh, that's in mining, huh?
I'm wondering if fighting bugs and moving dirt is the best way to make a living.
Well, if I could make money fighting bugs, I would do that.
I needed that.
I would do that. Actually, mining is way more fun. I bet. Just shoot your beams in all directions. And then everything around us gets mined.
Get ready. They'll be with you
Slowly
shortly.
but steadily.
That hit the spot.
I wonder if that's the real sound of a coil gun though.
This works. You want some more?
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Oh, we're gonna need piercing on our gun too, right? Yeah, we will.
See you in hell.
A swarm's heading your way. Load up.
Damn it, Bobby. That's a lot of shit going on.
This will help you work harder. You bug hot.
Dig, dig, dig a hole, get the machine. Do-do-do-do-do. How? Who did his? Was one of those pokers?
Can't land the supply pod. Impact zone is cluttered. Get it fixed.
I've been dreaming of something like this. I'm having an epic vision.
Supply pod incoming. Well done.
Nice.
Okay, this is gonna cost us. Let's take a gamble.
I'm a new dwarf.
Let's take a gamble. Let's just take a gamble. Gold scanner, gold scanner, gold scanner. For a second I thought, man. Okay, we can't take any bad artifacts because they take away slots from what we need.
That hit the spot.
Okay. Little Snaily.
Legendary upgrade.
Her name is Haley. The world is dangerous, and I'm hunting you.
Alien scum.
Could have at least died from the poison or something. Give me that. I think the boss is almost dead. Shit.
Just the upgrade I was looking for.
Big
Just
shit.
a little extra special. Let's show them some hot. Put it down.
He's just gonna
This is the
die
smart
there.
pick.
Gain 3 levels. That sounds counts as an
I
artifact.
rarely get one of these.
That is an artifact. Obviously it counts.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it hits back.
Please let me kill you. Please let me kill you. Please let me kill you. Please let me kill you.
We got it. Huzzah!
Yo, one of them got also killed by.
Epic upgrade. That's a no-brainer.
The thing.
Ooh, beat
Okay,
your
okay.
maker
We can make
great.
that, right? I was lucky. One of them
This one
actually
makes me
got
wanna be a
killed
better dwarf.
by that explosion thing.
It'll
Yeah.
do.
Fuck you.
Now this is a rare.
Gamble kind of paid
Drop
off.
pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
Gamble kind of paid off. Okay, I lost lots of things behind, but left not lost.
Stage complete. Powering drill going deeper.
Don't really want to use anything, to be honest.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done.
All I
Get
want
to it,
is
miner.
this stupidest thing. There's only 2 eggs.
I feel quite alive.
Only 2 fucking eggs, bro. Can we
Lock it in.
get the M1000 higher? Everything else is kind of where it's supposed to be.
Loot bug looted.
The damage is pretty nice. Be strong. Oh, my window is already open.
Beat your maker great.
Thought that was bad for us, but no, it's not. It's good. It's good for us.
It'll do.
You're so funny with all your stupid ass
Overclock says it's time to kill.
beams. It's too many beams. But what happened here? Was we? How was we that? Drop me my stupid ass support.
With some sugar.
My support, my supply.
And I'm not so proud about it. I can use this.
You don't want to keep just pushing crit chance. I mean, yes, but no.
Beat your maker great. You want some more?
Oh, this bitch is popping now.
Yeah.
Double?
Supply pod
Double.
LZ is full. Please clear it out.
Ooh-wee. This is hard. Kill us. Let that prove it wrong.
What? Fuck are you talking about? Here's double voices.
LZ ready. Resupplying inbound.
Nice.
Why is there no gold scanner?
I'll take this one.
We dodged that. Funny. Why do I have three nitro scanners but not a single
Epic upgrade. That's a no-brainer.
fucking gold scanner? One thing that we really need for this. And why is our damage so unequal? They're healing way too much.
Ugly son of a bitch.
They're healing way too much. Could really need a magnet or something like that.
Legendary upgrade. How can I not?
Or something like that.
Jade is here.
Well done, team.
Alright, and no box for that? Why?
Threat eliminated. Object drop pod has arrived.
Why no box for
Get there
that?
before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to
Now
hang
that's
around.
what we need. Jesus Christ. Now that's what we needed.
Oh, I got it.
Need way more of those. Okay, so we cannot reroll anymore. We can only hope that we get. Damn, I need to save to like 2,000 gold, right?
Well done. Stage complete. Powering drill.
Need to
Going
save
deeper.
up to like 2,000 gold.
This is a simple mining mission.
There should be more waves in here. How the fuck is it so weak?
This one suits me best.
What's that stuff that we can see on the minimap even though we haven't been there?
Loot bug eliminated.
I was gonna say our movement speed's really slow.
Big
Huh?
swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Real slow. What does controlled boosted mean?
Dwarves don't die easily.
It only works in here though. Yes, more pickup.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
More pick.
Ugly son of a bitch. You ugly son of a bitch. Let's show them some pay.
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it.
Yeah, we still didn't get the M1000s. Insane. Okay, gold scanner, please. Please. You know we need that. You know we want that.
LC prepped. Supply pod incoming.
Damn, already bosses?
I rarely pick one of these.
Fuck. Kinda wish we had magma core on this now.
I'll take this one.
Kinda wish we had magma core.
Shoot it in the face.
Tools of magma. That's all I want. I mean,
I'm not scared of you.
for real?
Bloody hell,
We're doing way too much damage. We can't even mine the whole map.
one down.
We're too weak on mining.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out.
We are
The
too
drop pod
weak
is not
on
going to
mining.
hang around.
Looks beautiful. Like me.
Okay, we need way more movement speed. Way more movement speed. I'm sure we also missed out on lots of
Legendary.
loot box.
This'll do. This'll do.
Give me beams on that thing.
I found a gold way.
Gather up your beard and get
I'm
out.
running.
Drop pod is
Oh
about to
shit.
leave.
We're left behind.
I needed
Nicely
that.
done, miner. Going deeper.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It shouldn't end though when you get left behind. Like you should be endless on that. Just until you die, right? Till the day you die. Sweating.
Wee, not too shabby.
Potency and reload speed on other ones. It's not even an explosion radius.
Put a bit of extra kick in it.
Okay, fuck it.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
Oh boy.
Look at this.
Oh boy, we need a gold scanner badly. Also wish all the fucking snails. We've seen a single snail yet. That we didn't summon, I mean. Summon.
I needed that, and I'm not so proud about it.
86. Okay.
I'll take this one.
No more green.
Supplies ready for you. Clear the landing zone of obstacles, please.
No more green for this man. Please.
It'll do.
How the fuck do you?
Bring the fight.
How do you?
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Take that. Power
Oh, I should have
thunder.
done the damage. No, range is range.
Yeah.
Range is range.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Biggest worm detected.
Well done. You got them all.
Gotta say, I've never seen worms, but I think those rollers have pretty wormy range. They
It's
pretty
a little
wormy.
extra special. I die a little inside every time I have to.
Yeah. Have too many sauces. That's rum. Rum, bottle of rum. Why's the rum gone?
Who got a loose up?
They just die way too fast when they appear.
You ugly son of a bitch!
Like way too fast.
Got it right between the
Way too
eyes.
fast.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Great, no clip size.
I'm clocking it to 11.
Obvious. It was so obvious.
Miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to
It was so obvious that it's gonna fuck us in that. Do I just take some gold?
Gotta have that legendary.
Do I just take some gold? Why are you leaving all that XP behind?
I rarely go for this one. Die!
Gotta move on, Miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily. Scratch that one.
Right.
Heading to the next stage.
Scratch what? Scratch die? I hope so. Where do I put this glass? I ain't gonna drink that no more. Water is actually better than this sweet shit. Okay, we abandon our gun, I guess.
Sure, why not? Nope. Try again.
Do be abandoning this gun
Gonna paint my nails to
from
match
the plan.
it. Next.
Okay, nothing.
We've got work to do and
Nothing
quarters
is
to
good
meet.
too.
You have your objectives.
Nothing can be great. These kind of guys are.
Hope it'll be easier than the last time. Let's get the middle.
Damn, that sounded nice. Just crashing down.
Legendary upgrade.
Supplies blocked. Get the landing zone cleared.
Saw crit damage. Beautiful. Beautiful, not bad. I want to shit dice fast.
Got a supply pod incoming. Well done.
Nice.
We just can't get a gold scanner, huh? Just can't get a gold scanner.
You don't see these every day.
How?
Oh, I got
Prepare
it.
to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching. Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
This is my pick. Yeah. Go to hell.
When I've opened the window was wrong, but it's should be colder outside. Oh no, my balcony is actually still.
You don't
Balcony
see
is
these every
also
day.
30 degrees.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Look at that. It's our gold scanner. Why can't we get the beams for the other thing? Why not beams for the other thing?
The stuff of legends. Tough choice.
I don't know. Not so tough. Not tough. Those guys are gonna be dead fast again, right?
Boom, baby.
It'd be great to stay away.
Fuck down.
Can't really stay away from them.
Dwarves don't die for this.
Can't really stay away from them. You know what?
Legendary, it's my lucky day.
Today's your lucky day. Show me what you got. I know you got a lot. Damn, now that song is stuck in my fucking head. From yesterday.
A legendary. I knew today was
All because of yesterday.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving.
this
Get
upgrade's
moving.
gonna
It won't
change
hang
my
around.
life. Eno Pearl here.
Anal pearls.
It's for me.
I should also get some extra ammo. Okay, I think we almost have enough gold to just live off the interest. How the fuck is there no gear dropping in this?
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving,
I need a
miner.
more reliable way to farm legendary gear. Like once per week is not enough.
Scratch that one. Heading to the next stage.
Once per week is not enough. E-I-E-I Joe.
It's for me. Clock this,
G-I-G-I
bugs.
Joe actually,
I
right?
rarely pick one of these. Dibbity dibs. Let me try again. Feels rare. Feels right.
Alright, feels right. Alright.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
We're a bit faster, that's great.
Better get the job done and get back in a hurry.
Should not get stuck to anything and mine it
I
myself.
rarely go for this one.
Should not get stuck anywhere mining something myself.
The supply pod LZ is blocked. Please clear it out.
This is my gate.
Gold scanner, please. How about that?
This is a rare treat.
How about scanner with gold?
Scanner shows clear. Supply pod inbound.
For a second I thought, oh man,
It's a little extra special.
I forgot. If it gives us really bad choices, we have to take some. Forgot about that.
Oh, I got it.
Objective completed.
Dibbity dibs.
Apparently we do need pickup radius
Let's get the
way
The
bigger.
scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
eat land.
As a pickup radius going up would be
Swarm
great.
detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
There's gear dropping, huh? So do we want more than 100 luck?
Gotta have that legendary.
Damn, reload speed on our gun is really slow.
I rarely go for this one.
Swarm detected.
It's really
Get
slow.
ready. We'll
Think
be
you
with
can
you
kill me?
shortly.
Well, think again.
Like this bar should have been from the start.
Follow this. I'll take this one.
Many bugs, give me many bugs. Or 10 after that, oh shit. And the worst part is we still don't have gold scanner. Also we missed a snare for sure somewhere. Or maybe it's here.
The stuff of legend.
Run boy, run. Don't miss those two. 3,
Bug eliminated.
4.
Bring it, backers.
Everybody to the floor.
Shoot it in the
Damn.
face.
They just die so
Suck on
fast.
this, you freaking nature.
They just die so fast. They grow up so fast and they die so
Let's
fast.
show them some fire.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving.
Here I
Get
ho.
moving.
This
It
one's
won't
so
hang
mean.
around.
This one.
I know we gotta go back. I know. Fire rate's not gonna help on that.
I can use this.
Mine in the right direction, stupid.
Time's ticking, miner.
Dwarf.
Move it.
Oh shit. No, it's all good. It's all good.
This one suits me best.
It's all good.
So
It's
far,
just
so
gear that's
good,
blinking
miner.
up there. Forget
Keep it
about the
up.
gear. Don't need that gear. Need this.
Nice. I'll take it. I rarely. Let's shake
Our
it up.
potency's pretty low on that thing, right? Yeah. Only 17,000 on that. How much piercing? Fire rate. So, are we supposed to actually increase the fire rate?
This is the
Doesn't
smart
really
pick.
make sense.
I'm feeling lucky. I'm raring to try this out. I'm raring
Doesn't
to
really
try
make
this
sense.
You have your objectives.
Yo, snail. Where's my snail? I'm bringing snailies back.
out. Legendary. It's my lucky day.
Sure.
The time is up, Craig.
They're about to both die at the same time.
This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf. Suck on this, you freak of nature! That's the one!
Tripod prepped. Clear out the landing zone and triangulate your position so it can land.
You're cute.
Okay, we can't get too close to the egg, otherwise it's gonna pop. We have some extra time on this, right?
Gotta have that legendary.
Damage is you. But it ticks, right?
Good work. There's a resupply on the way.
Yeah, we needed those anyways. We needed those anyways.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Still want the gold scanner, but Lego. I heard it. I heard it. I heard it. For some reason, different sound, right? Legendary gear that drops is different sound.
I'm having an epic vision. Pop the loot pump. Let's get the mineral.
718% loot XP gain. That's pretty okay. Okay, we also mined the whole map. There was no additional.
I'll take it.
Nah, fire rate doesn't do shit to that. It's all about the reload.
Objective completed. Threat eliminated.
Yeah, I forgot. It drops nothing.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Boom, baby!
Oh, wait, he did that? Didn't notice. Are we already? No. Wait, this is actually capped at 1,000 and 1,500? We still could get 2 more of those and 3 gold scanners. Scam.
Well done. Onwards or
Scam.
downwards.
Onwards, upwards.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't really think we need some status damage, right? So expensive. It's so expensive and we don't have gold.
It's pure luck and skill from here on, miner.
Luck and skill, let's go. I have both. I got both.
There's one over here.
I hope it's not over that fast again.
The supply pod LZ's blocked.
And we should definitely get some extra ammo. We should just get some extra ammo for sure.
Swarm detected. Get ready. He'll be with you shortly.
Alright, please don't give me some stupid shit.
I got it in the mouth.
Please don't make it stupid shit. Also, where's our fucking additional beams on that? Motherfucker. Still 14 stacks reload speed. I guess we can do that.
Tough choice. Let's clear them out.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a
Let's
swarming
achieve the
coming.
weapon crate and get some more, right?
One down.
Already boss time.
Feels rare.
The
Feels
scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarming coming.
Already time for bows.
boom, baby. Never felt better. It'll do.
Oh, we need some mushrooms.
Eat blood. That's all you got, you slippery shit.
That's a boss.
Woo, baby.
That was a boss.
Jamaica crepe. I killed the loot bug, and I'm not all this proud about it.
You guys die way too fast. That's not funny.
Drop pod has
This one
arrived.
shoots me fast.
Get there now. It will leave without you.
How about you don't?
Have that legendary.
Damn, we got a lot of weapons, huh? I know, weapons, but they're flying away from us.
Get yourself onto that drop
This
pod. It's
upgrade's
about
gonna
to head out.
change my life.
Our crit damage is going crazy.
Stage completed. As many as
All
you
right.
can endure coming up.
Doing way too much damage to stay longer. Sadly. I don't really...
I want another go. Don't mind if I do. I already feel stronger. Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Don't want to
Might
buy
as
too
well.
expensive shit.
Yes, please. Wee, not too. Surely next time will be better.
Damn, my
Epic
gold
upgrade.
goes
That's a
away.
no-brainer.
My gold is disappearing.
Impressive effort so far, Miner.
Hope it'll be easier than the last time. I'll take it.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up. Swarm detected.
cruisers.
Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
I already feel stronger.
Shield fuckers. I think they can do shit.
Slippery shit.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Loot bug down.
Definitely need some more potence and some more throwing speed.
Dead.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, Miner.
Why not? Really doesn't do anything anymore after 100, but why not? Have something good for us. Ah, finally a gold scanner.
Feeling much better.
Scan gold scanner, please.
Scanner shows clear. Supply pod inbound.
Please not something bad. Okay, extra damage. We only rerolled 26
This
times.
is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf. I'm having.
Oh, it's not even like
this
3 bosses now.
Well done.
What a
Go.
joke.
Objective completed, Miner.
What a joke, not even 3 bosses.
Back to orbit.
Legendary. It's my lucky day.
It's all about reload speed, I guess.
This makes my whole life better.
Okay, I guess we got pretty much everything. Oh, did we have more gold?
Nicely done, Miner. Going deeper.
Didn't we have more gold? Shit, fuck, didn't we have more gold? Why didn't we get a coupon? Coupon would be great.
This one suits me best.
Coupon would have been
This
great.
is where the challenge becomes, well,
Challenging. Does it? He's just saying that, right?
Really not ready for this. I'm raring to try this out.
Oh, with our crits? How big are actually our hits? And the M1000.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Pretty big, right?
I killed a Lupa, and I'm not so
With
proud.
quadruple over critting or something? Yeah. What over critting?
Epic upgrade. That's a no-brainer.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
That standing around is gonna cost us.
Resupply prepared. Clear the landing zone of obstacles.
That hit the spot.
That's gonna be good for us. Come on, faster.
The swarm is prepare for impact.
Let's show them some pain.
At least something, right? So, how does that work? How would that work? I know it would be really good for us, but then I can't move anymore. You just move backwards?
Lock it in.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Okay, let's be honest, this is fucked. Why do we just move backwards really fast? I'm not supposed to mine anything.
It's for me.
Well done. Objective completed.
How am I supposed to mine those guys?
Get there now. It will leave without you.
Bro, I can't go the right direction. Can't go the right direction.
The stuff of legend. Gotta have that legendary.
Well done, Miner. Can you keep it going?
Okay, I guess this is how it ends.
Gotta move on, Miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily.
Okay, never do that, I guess. Never do that, I guess.
Out of time, Miner. You have my condolences.
Wait for me.
Endless dive complete. How's that complete? How's that complete? It's way too hot in here. What is this? Explosion radius and potency
Time for some
and
polish.
damage. For every weapon. +5 when. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. I gotta go to the window or something. Well, but it needs to cool off. It's way too hot. Okay, that's not really helping. Great, my fucking headphones are wet. Yay. Okay. Don't really want to do that again. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. In theory, I would have like so many videos. Yeah, fuck it. I'm lazy. Welcome to lazy. Welcome to cheater. Welcome to the most ridiculous deaths of people killed by clothing. By clothing? By clothing?
Clothing is something we all wear every
We're gonna find out, huh? We're gonna find out, I guess. Holy shit. There's gonna be someone strangled, I guess.
day without thinking about it. But what if something as simple as a shirt or a dress could be deadly? In this video, we'll
that
look
all
at 5
people
real stories of
who got
people
killed
who
by a
tragically
bra?
died because of their clothing. These stories show that sometimes the most ordinary things can become dangerous.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Frakes.
It was a sunny day in August 2012 in Rawdon, Quebec. Maria Pantazopoulos, a 30-year-old real estate agent, was excited to participate in a Trash the Dress photo shoot. This trend involved brides wearing their wedding dresses in unusual settings, often outdoors or near water, to create memorable and unique photos. Maria, who had married on June 9th, wanted to celebrate her wedding by taking these special photos. Maria had many reasons to be happy. She had recently bought a house in Laval, started her new job with Via Capitale, and returned from a dream honeymoon in the Caribbean. Her joyful personality was well known to those close to her.
So
a family friend, Lisa Pausoulidis, commented, "She was happy." Maria saw the photo shoot as a fun way to capture lasting memories in her wedding dress, rather than letting it gather dust in a closet. That Friday, Maria and her photographer, Louis Pagakis, traveled to the Ouareau River in Rawdon, about 75 kilometers northeast
of Montreal. Is she allowed to use all that shit?
The location was
by
scenic
just
and ideal
saying
for the
copyright by
photo shoot,
Flickr?
with the plan to take playful shots of Maria in her wedding dress by the water.
What's the stuff in the background?
She told her friends, "I want to have fun with my wedding dress and create great pictures and memories." As they reached the river, everything seemed perfect.
She's gonna drown, by the way.
The water was calm, and the setting was peaceful. Maria excitedly put on her wedding dress and stepped into the shallow part of the river.
Can't swim with a fucking wedding
began
dress.
Snapping pictures as Maria splashed around, fully enjoying the experience. However, things took a tragic turn when Maria moved into deeper water. Her wedding dress began to absorb water, becoming extremely heavy.
Yeah.
Still wanting to continue, Maria asked Louis to capture photos of her floating in the water. As she waded further, the dress absorbed more water, dragging her down. Realizing the danger, Louis immediately rushed to help.
But
he yelled for help and tried to pull Maria back to the shallow water. But her waterlogged dress acted like an anchor, making it impossible for him to lift her.
For real?
Maria panicked and held onto Louis, unintentionally pulling him under as well. Despite his best efforts, the weight of the dress was too much. Her final words were heartbreaking. "I can't anymore, it's too heavy." At around 2 p.m., Maria slipped under the water. Louis frantically dove multiple times to try to find her, but her dress's current and weight made it impossible to reach her.
How the fuck did she get to such a deep part of the water so fast?
Not long after...
Like, did it just go like this?
2 police officers arrived and joined the search. A scuba diver who had heard about the situation also volunteered to help.
Did they find her?
After several hours of searching, Maria's body was found by the scuba diver at approximately 4:30 p.m. The tragic accident left everyone in shock. Maria's death devastated her workplace and community. Her colleagues at Via Capitale were heartbroken. Johanna Grenier, a fellow real estate agent, described Maria as well-liked by everyone. "For us, today is a really sad day," she said. Maria was remembered as a strong, kind-hearted person full of life and energy. Her family was left in deep grief. Maria's parents and brother were overwhelmed by the sudden loss. On behalf of the family, Lisa Pausoulidis expressed their gratitude for the efforts of the Sûreté du Québec and first responders.
Damn.
The family also called for stronger safety measures around rivers to prevent such accidents from happening again.
What's that gonna do?
The photographer, Louis, was too distressed to speak to the media immediately after the incident. His wife, Anouk Benzakar, shared how Maria had moved from shallow to deeper water, where her dress became too heavy, making it impossible for Louis to rescue her. In response to this tragic event, other photographers warned brides about the risks of trash the dress photo shoots.
I've seen a video of a bride jumping from a boat and immediately getting pulled over under, but she was able to get out of the dress, like dive under the dress and then get out.
Especially those involving water. Photographer Mario Michaud recalled a similar experience at Darwin Falls, where a near accident occurred during a water photo shoot. Fortunately, his situation ended differently, but it served as a reminder of the dangers. Maria Pantazopoulos' story is a heartbreaking example of how quickly a joyful moment can turn tragic. What was meant to be a fun and unique photo shoot ended.
That reminds me. Did you know when people jumped off of the Titanic and they had like neck pillows to keep them afloat? Those were like, those just ripped their heads off, because like your body goes underwater, but that thing kind of stays out over on top of the water and it just pops your fucking neck off or breaks it.
In an unforeseen and devastating accident,
Yeah.
leaving her family and friends mourning the loss of a vibrant, loving woman. It was New Year's Day in 2015 in St. Joseph, Michigan. Christina Bond, a 55-year-old woman, was
Is that the
at
girl,
home.
the woman
Christina
that
was
died
recently elected as a
with the
Republican
bra?
precinct delegate for St. Joseph Charter Township Precinct 1. She was also a mother of 2 sons, Nicholas Kreist and Noah Bond. Christina was known for her strength and resilience.
But that was definitely her son.
Nicholas described her as God's most powerful soldier on earth. She was a former U.S. Navy officer, having served 2 years as a military police officer.
That's kind of nice.
She later became an administrator and worked at the Southwest Michigan Community Action Agency. Christina was adjusting a handgun she carried in her bra holster on this day. The holster was a relatively new invention designed to give women a discreet way
Yo, please tell me she did not shoot herself.
To carry firearms. These holsters are attached to the front of the bra, with the gun concealed between the breasts
and pointing at your fucking heart
via a strap that connects to the clamshell holster.
How did it go off?
Christina was having trouble getting her bra holster to fit correctly. She couldn't get it to sit the way she wanted it to. She was looking down, trying to adjust it, when the gun accidentally discharged.
Damn.
The bullet struck her in the eye.
Oh no.
The St. Joseph Public Safety Department received an emergency call and officers were dispatched to 396.
Was she instantly dead or did she live a bit?
When they arrived, they found Christina with a gunshot wound to her eye. She was rushed to Lakeland Hospital and then airlifted.
Are they sure that that's how it happened, or maybe she just suicide?
To Bronson Methodist Hospital in Kalamazoo. Despite the medical team's efforts, Christina died the following day. St. Joseph Public Safety Director Mark Clapp released the details surrounding the incident. He explained to the Kalamazoo Gazette that Christina was having trouble adjusting her bra holster and couldn't get it to fit the way she wanted it to. As she looked down to adjust it, the gun went off, tragically ending her life.
Damn.
Christina's death
Sounds
was a
weird,
shock
though.
to her community. She had been an active member of her church, Road to Life Church, where she was an administrator for 15 years.
Why do churches have like different names and shit like that? Road to Life Church, but it's still like Jesus Christ that they're praising in there, right?
Ministered at the Berrien County Jail, providing support and guidance to inmates. Her dedication to her faith and community was evident in every aspect of her life. Carrie Lightfoot, owner of the Well-Armed Woman store, commented on the rising popularity of bra holsters, noting that more women are seeking practical ways to carry firearms.
To shoot themselves.
It's a natural choice, depending on the gun size and, of course,
also
the
natural
individual,
selection,
she said. She emphasized that women need versatile options for carrying firearms.
Why did you
as their
include
clothing
that?
choices often change from day to day, requiring different solutions. Christina Bond's life was
Why
filled
not
with
carry like men
accomplishments.
carry it?
After serving in the Navy, she became a bodybuilder and won the Miss Michigan Figure Overall
Bodybuilder?
Championship in 2013.
And we don't have pictures
Her
of that.
dedication to fitness and health was
It doesn't
just
look like she
another
has
example
big
of her
arms.
determination and strength. Her obituary,
just
published
fitness,
in
right?
the Herald Palladium, highlighted her many roles and achievements. Christina was preceded in death by her 2 brothers and is survived by her 2 sons. In a heartfelt Facebook post, her son Nicholas expressed...
Bro, you still talking about this?
It was a calm Sunday morning in 2009 in Alicante, Spain.
Alicante.
In the streets of Avenida Alcoy, a family of 4 lived a seemingly quiet life. The parents, aged 49 and 50, were of Moroccan origin. They had 2 daughters, an 18-year-old and a 12-year-old. The family earned their living by collecting and selling second-hand clothes, often sending the surplus to Morocco and Algeria. Their apartment was small, measuring less than 60 square meters, and over time the parents developed a compulsive hoarding disorder known as Diogenes syndrome. This condition led them to gather large amounts of clothing, filling their home with boxes and garments.
Oh,
Despite
nice.
the cramped living conditions, life went on as usual.
Are they gonna die? Or is somebody gonna die because like a big package full of cloth fell on them? I think I heard that.
The older daughter enjoyed spending time on the internet, often staying up
Or a
late
fire?
into the night. She was asleep in a neighboring room that morning, unaware of the looming disaster. Sometime between 8 and 9 a.m., a catastrophic event took place. The floor of the first-floor apartment gave way under the immense weight of the hoarded clothes.
Oh,
Without warning, a section of the apartment collapsed, sending hundreds of kilos of clothes crashing down onto
that was the sound that it
sleeping
made.
parents and their younger daughter. The collapse was severe, and they were buried under the weight of the clothes. The 18-year-old daughter slept through the collapse and heard nothing unusual. The neighbors also reported hearing no strange noises. It wasn't until around 1 p.m. that the older daughter woke up and sensed something was wrong. The flat was strangely quiet. When she walked into her parents' room, she saw that the floor had caved in. With clothes and boxes scattered everywhere, she couldn't see her family members. Panicked, the daughter began frantically digging through the pile of clothes, hoping to find her parents and sister. As she dug through the mess, she discovered her younger sister's arm sticking out from the pile. Realizing the gravity of the situation,
And then only
she
she
quickly
called the
called
cops.
the police. Emergency services arrived and faced a difficult task. The large amount of clothing made the rescue effort slow and complicated. The police and firefighters worked tirelessly.
Imagine
to
all
remove
that
the
shit
debris.
burning, man. That would be bad.
Sadly, despite their efforts, the 12-year-old daughter was found first, but could not be saved. The firefighters continued working through the pile and eventually located the parents' bodies as well. Authorities launched an investigation
Everybody
into
dead
how
though?
the tragic
Shit.
collapse occurred. Initial reports suggested that the victims may have been crushed or suffocated by
Bro, I'm
the
at
Oakland Fire Department.
I didn't mean to do that, but where the fuck were we? Somewhere here. Imagine like from one day to the next you just turn homeless and your family's completely gone.
This heartbreaking event remains a sad example of how unchecked behaviors like hoarding can lead to tragedy and the importance of seeking help before things
I
spiral
mean, it looks
out of
bad, right? But
control.
it doesn't look like it's gonna make the fucking floor collapse, to be honest. How much? I wonder how much you're supposed to allowed to have.
It was a cold evening in 2015 in Stony Creek
How?
Township, Pennsylvania.
Why does it just do that sometimes?
James Schaffer, a 68-year-old blind man, was alone in his home, as he had been for the past 20.
Okay, blind dies through clothes. What could that? Where could that end? Where could that go? Where could that go?
25 years. Despite his disability, James was known in his community for his intelligence and independence. That night, he felt an ache in his leg and decided to warm a towel in the microwave to soothe the pain.
Damn. We have a blind guy in our town too. He is pretty mobile, but he's also a little of an alky. So yeah, sometimes he just wanders around and he's like, "Yo, can anybody tell me where I am?"
This simple act,
shit.
however, led to a tragic accident that would shock his entire community. James placed the dry towel in the microwave, unaware
burned?
of the dangers. Within just 15 seconds, the towel caught fire. Blind and unable to see the flames, he pulled the burning towel from the microwave, inadvertently setting his flannel shirt on fire.
Oh no.
The fire spread quickly, engulfing his clothing. Realizing the danger, James acted swiftly. He ran down the hall to the bathroom, the flames lightly burning the carpet as he moved. He managed to douse the fire using the shower head, but not before suffering severe burns over 80% of his body. Despite the immense pain, James remained calm.
Wow.
When the Oakland Fire Department arrived,
80%?
they were met with a heartbreaking scene. James, covered in burns, was conscious and surprisingly composed.
Oh, what's up? Do you
Deputy
smell
Chief
chicken?
David Ream recalled how James repeatedly apologized, saying, "He was very apologetic. He was telling us every couple of minutes that he was sorry. He should have known better. He was very,
And then he
very
died.
calm for the situation we had at hand." James was rushed to a Pittsburgh hospital where he continued to communicate with the paramedics.
I'm pretty sure like
Condition,
80%
however,
is
was
like
dire.
enough to
The
kill
burns
you.
were extensive, and he had also
skin can
inhaled
breathe.
hot air and fumes from the fire. Tragically, James passed away the following morning. The official cause of death was thermal inhalation. James Schaffer's death left a profound impact on his community. He had lived in Johnstown, Pennsylvania for over 50 years. and his neighbors knew him as one of the nicest and most intelligent men they had ever met. Despite his side of
Unlucky.
Manhattan, Carlisle Brigham, a 29-year-old woman from a well-to-do family.
Carlisle? Damn, I've never heard that name before. Carlisle. Carlisle. Liesle. Could be. I mean, Liesle is a German name, right?
Was found in a stairwell, bleeding
But
from her neck.
Carlisle?
The tenant who discovered her was shocked and tried to help, but it was too late. Carlisle's life ended mysteriously and tragically, left everyone questioning how it happened.
Huh?
Carlisle Brigham was the daughter of James R. Brigham Jr., a former New York City budget director. She grew up in a privileged environment with the best education and opportunities. Carlisle graduated from the University of Mary Washington in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and worked at the American Museum of Natural History as an exhibit installation specialist from 2007 to April of the same year she died. In August 2011, she married Anthony Champalimaud, a hotel executive. Their wedding was a grand affair held in Newport, Rhode Island.
Is that French?
However, their marriage faced difficulties and the couple separated just a year after their wedding.
Oh, nice.
The separation took a toll on Carlisle.
Is that going
She
to cost
started
more or
struggling
less?
with alcohol. Her father, deeply concerned about her well-being, planned to take her to a rehab facility.
Some
On
I
the
think.
night of August 26th,
I always think like
2012,
alcohol is like a
Carlisle
man thing,
attended
but shockingly, it's 50-50, I guess.
a wedding in Washington, D.C.,
Shockingly
and
even.
returned to New York City with friends. They continued drinking heavily at the 6th Ward bar near the apartment where she was staying.
Let's call the 6th round.
According to her friends, Carlisle was so intoxicated that she had to be
Great name.
carried at times. Carlisle was staying with a platonic friend at
She had
191
to be
Orchard
carried.
Street because she had lost the keys to her apartment.
Damn.
On the morning of August 27th,
One of
her
those
friend
nights.
left for work while she continued drinking. At
Oh.
around 11 a.m., Mizanur Rahman, a 19-year-old neighbor, found her lying in the stairwell between the first and second floors. She was face down, her body surrounded by blood. Mizanur tried to perform CPR, but it was clear that Carlisle was severely injured. Her
Wow.
neck had a massive wound, and her chin was shattered. Beside her lay a wallet and a large handbag with clothes.
I guess the chin shattered because she fell on it, right? But how did she cut herself?
Emergency responders arrived quickly and transported her to Beth Israel Medical Center, where she was pronounced dead. The initial investigation suggested that Carlisle's injuries were so severe that it looked like she had been attacked. The police considered the
Makes sense.
possibility of murder or suicide.
I bet they
soon
thought the dude
focused
that
on the
found her
likelihood
was
of
it.
an accidental fall. Carlisle had been wearing high heels and all-white clothing, which might have contributed to her fall down the marble stairs.
Yeah, the white
Her
cloth,
father,
for sure.
James Brigham, had flown in from St. Louis to
He
take his daughter
fell?
to rehab. He was heartbroken when he learned about her death. Former Mayor Ed Koch, who had worked with James Brigham, expressed his sorrow, recalling how Carlisle's father had sobbed when he called to inform him about the tragic accident. The New York City medical examiner
Freak
ruled
accident.
Carlisle's death a tragic accident caused by blunt trauma to her head and neck.
Why does she cut
The
her neck
autopsy
though?
revealed that she did not bleed to death,
Oh,
but her injuries were consistent with a heavy blow to her head and neck from the fall.
fuck.
There were also compound fractures to her arms, likely from trying to break her fall. Carlisle's death left her family and friends devastated.
How did she cut herself?
She was
though?
described as beautiful and kind-hearted, enchanting everyone she met. Her estranged husband, Anthony Champalimaud, was in London on business when she died. He and Carlisle had hoped to reconcile, but their plans were cut short.
Damn. Okay, we got a few videos. Most disturbing TikTok iceberg. What was this one? 5 most disturbing corners of the internet. Let's see how many we've been. Let's see if we know any of those corners. 4chan gotta be there,
On
right?
July 7th, 2006, a user under the name Box uploaded a new location to the website Urban Exploration Resource. The listing looked routine, an abandoned hotel in Atlanta.
Hazards, asbestos, unsafe flooring, flooding water, air quality, broken water main. Wait, you got infos like that? Wait, ninjas? Security measures, ninjas? 24-hour guide. How can that be a guide if it's demolished? And the matter broken one, I mean, 4 stories of rooms, conference halls, pool, flashlight, rope, breathing mask.
But buried in the photo gallery was a horrifying set of images that would set off one of the darkest internet
What?
mysteries that remains unsolved. Urban Exploration Resource, or UER, is an old online forum built around people documenting and discussing abandoned buildings and other forgotten urban spaces.
So, if it's abandoned, how can there be guards? Right? And at what point does something count as abandoned? I think it's always like trespassing if you go somewhere where you're not allowed to be.
This particular
But are you not
location
allowed
was
to
an
be?
abandoned hotel somewhere in Atlanta, Georgia, where Box and a few friends had gone to photograph whatever had been left behind before the building was cleared out. At first, nothing about the hotel seemed unusual. It had 4 floors, rows of ordinary-looking rooms, and wide interior walkways that looked down over a pool in the center of the building.
Chill.
And judging by the personal belongings still scattered throughout some of the rooms, it could not have been emptied very long ago. According to
How's their personal belongings?
Box's own description of the location, though, the final chapter of the hotel had been anything but quiet. This hotel was built in 1972, renovated in 1993. It spent most of its life as a major chain hotel. In 2004, the hotel became independent of the major chain. The main business model after that was a long-term stay hotel. This attracted many drug dealers and other illegal business to the hotel, and it was raided by the DEA and local authorities at least once. After many years of trouble, it closed in February.
But isn't that way too
2006.
expensive, a permanent
Right,
stay
even with
hotel?
such a grim
Or long term?
history, nothing about the hotel's reputation could explain what Box found waiting in one of the rooms on the second
I guess for
floor.
drug dealers it's okay if they
Attached
make
to the
enough money.
location was a photo album titled Crime Scene-tastic, Not for the Faint of Heart, Fair Warning. And inside were 6 images of a stack of printed photographs that showed a middle-aged man who had almost certainly been murdered. Some of them showed him dead on the floor with blood pooled across the wood beneath him, while others showed the room where the crime took place with a bed and walls both heavily marked in blood. Naturally, once other forum users saw the gallery, the first thing they wanted to know was whether Box had taken the photographs with him when he left. Because if the prints were still there, they could be turned over to authorities who could figure out where they came from. But Box said he left them exactly where he found them. According to him, there were, quote, authorized people gutting the place, and he didn't want to be seen taking anything. He also explained how the photos were too morbid, and he'd been in too much shock to even consider it. Instead, he posted a map link to the location, so anyone in the area could go and retrieve the photos for themselves. But when one of the users visited the very next day and searched through the building, the photographs were already gone. Now, one explanation could be that Box had taken the photographs from somewhere else and attached them to his
And
post
somebody
for
else could have
attention.
taken them too,
One
right?
user even asked if the photos were fake snuff. But when you try reverse searching the images, they don't show up in a single other place online. If they had been taken from a movie or some well-known crime case archive, you would think there must have been at least one other trace of them somewhere online.
Yeah, right.
Which means these prints may be documentation of a genuine crime scene, and the only surviving record of it is this one forgotten forum post from 2006. Unfortunately, nothing about the
When I read
post gives
Sex
any
Lexia
clues
Hotel,
as
I
to
was
where
like,
the
what the
prints
fuck is
came
that gonna
from
be?
or why they had been left there. Considering the criminal activity at the hotel before it shut down, the simplest theory is that the crime itself took place in one of the rooms, and the photos were taken by whoever did it.
That
Maybe
building.
they were supposed to be trophies or some kind of record the killer never expected anyone else to find. And if the building really had been raided before it closed, it isn't hard to imagine someone fleeing in panic.
That
and
plants
leaving the
growing
prints behind
inside?
along
Chill.
with everything else they couldn't take with them. However, there are some
Sure
problems
that they
with
get
this
enough fucking
explanation. Firstly, in the photos Box uploaded, the hotel rooms clearly appear to have carpeting, but the crime scene captured in the prints has wooden floorboards. On top of that, if the crime had happened somewhere inside the hotel, you'd expect at least one of the explorers wandering through to stumble onto the room with walls and bedding soaked in blood. More importantly, some of the black and white photographs in the stack show the same body on a white surface that looks more like an autopsy table than anything inside an abandoned
Yeah, with
hotel
that
room.
scissor?
This suggests the victim was found and processed by authorities at some point, so these prints could have belonged to someone connected to the investigation or to a case file where those images have been preserved as evidence. But even though this theory feels far more plausible compared to the idea that the killer simply left them behind, there's still no solid proof that connects the photographs to a real case. Looking through the missing person reports from the Atlanta area from that period doesn't include anyone whose details match the victims in the photographs. This might suggest the crime happened years before the pictures were discovered, or in a completely different part of the country. Unfortunately, this is where the trail simply
Not
stops.
that crazy
Even
though,
20
right?
years later, there is still no answer for why someone would carry
Some
evidence
pictures?
of a horrific murder into a building scheduled to be torn down, only to toss it into a pile of old clothes and just leave it there.
I think it's weird that there's actually
On
clothes in there.
February 26,
Who leaves their stuff in a
2026,
hotel?
a series of
People
videos
that die?
began spreading throughout the unregulated corners of the internet, capturing what would soon become one of the most horrifying crimes in Poland's recent history. At first, the footage gave viewers almost no context for what they were seeing. It showed a teenage boy standing in a garage, calmly swinging an axe through the air, like he was practicing to hit something.
Uh-oh.
But the next clip revealed exactly what that practice may have been for. For this
Breaking
video, the
in.
camera was inside a home late at night. The same boy entered a room where two people appeared to be asleep. He positioned the camera so the room was clearly in frame and stepped back toward them. He then picked up the axe and began swinging, before either victim had a chance to wake up. As disturbing as this footage was, it unfortunately didn't seem much different from the kind of material that circulates on gore sites. These platforms are full of violent videos, stripped of context, reposted so many times over the years that no one knows when they were filmed or where. But as these particular clips began spreading, viewers began noticing that they clearly were not something just pulled from an old archive. Instead, everything about them, from the video
Well, aren't they
quality
gonna
to
find
the
out who
interior
that
of the
guy is?
house, seemed fairly modern,
got the
which
face.
meant the gruesome event it captured may have been more recent than people first realized. With this realization, the clips broke out of these gore sites and spread across social media and private messaging apps across Poland. By 4 a.m. the next morning, enough people had forwarded the clips to police
And
that
they already
authorities were
found-
already treating the footage as evidence from an active crime scene. Using whatever was visible in the background of the clips, investigators were able to trace the footage to a property in the small village of Kodwub in southern
Not
Poland
bad,
within
huh?
a few hours. The boy in the videos was identified as 17-year-old Łukasz G. When officers arrived at the home, their worst fears were confirmed. They had found his 38-year-old stepfather and 87-year-old great-grandmother lifeless, right where the camera had shown them being
They
attacked.
slept together
With
in
the
the
crime
bed?
now confirmed, officers began searching the area surrounding the property, which led them roughly 45 kilometers away to a cluster of bushes by a nearby river
fuck?
where Łukasz was hiding. Given what had just been found inside the house, many would have expected him to panic, run, or try to deny what happened. But the 17-year-old
Why would
showed
he?
no resistance during his arrest.
He
and
fucking
seemed
filmed it and
unnervingly
uploaded
calm.
this.
His behavior made it almost impossible to make sense of what was going on or what his motive was.
How would he
Until
deny it, though?
investigators found one last piece of media he had uploaded after the crime. It was a roughly 2-minute video titled My Last Statement. In it, Łukasz sat in front of the camera and introduced himself as a family murderer before admitting that he had killed 2 people inside his home.
Great.
Speaking in the same flat,
Come on, what's
detached
good? No ads ever. How does that work out? You gotta make money somehow. But I hate ads on Twitch. I hate ads on Twitch.
tone throughout, he then described the days leading up to the
I
murders.
hate ads.
He
I
claimed
hate
that
ads so
someone
much.
at work had been humiliating and insulting
It
him
just
for
ruins
weeks
everything,
until
right?
he felt
You
he
click on a
simply couldn't take
stream-
it anymore. But instead
You click on a stream, first thing you see is 30-second ad. Also, they increase it now to like 2 minutes. Like pre-roll ads are up to 2 minutes now. I think even 3 minutes. Jesus Christ. It's retarded.
of directing his anger toward
No.
the person he claimed had mistreated him, Łukasz turned it toward his own family. In his mind, because his stepfather kept pushing him to go back to that same workplace, he had somehow become part of the very thing tormenting him, and so had everyone else living under that roof. Rather than sounding horrified by what he had done, Łukasz
I wonder
started
how he
justifying
did
his
that.
crime,
Oh, what?
saying that, in his opinion, murder was a part of human life, that people had been killing
Why
one
did his
another
father
since the
and his
beginning,
mo- his-
and
his
that the only
grandma
difference
sleep in the
now
same
was that
bed?
someone like him would be called a psychopath for it. Despite that self-awareness, he insisted that he wasn't sick and promised that he wouldn't take another life again. But to anyone watching the videos, his insistence that he wasn't mentally ill was the clearest sign that he was. On one hand,
Makes
he looked
sense, yeah.
composed enough to lecture a camera about the nature of killing. Yet on the other hand, he was unable to see anything wrong with the 2 bodies he'd just left behind. Looking back, it's hard not to see him as a deeply disturbed teenager who gradually lost his grip on reality. Eventually,
Weird that he
Łukasz was
uploaded that,
charged with
right?
double homicide and now faces up to 30 years in prison. In the time since, the videos have largely been scrubbed from the internet, with Polish police asking people to stop sharing them out of respect for the families. Unfortunately, footage like this never truly disappears and continues to get passed around in the
Yeah, I mean,
darkest corners
apparently
of the
whoever made the video also has some footage of that, right?
In December
Box of
2014, a Japanese website appeared online with a slogan
Can't
on
read
its
that.
homepage that immediately explained the kind of
Oh,
depraved
Death
place it
Note.
was.
I know what
When
that is.
translated to English, it read, I wish my husband would die right now. I think about it every day. The site was called danasheen.com, which translates to diehusband.com, and it functions.
Please just die. It's unfair that there are people far more wonderful than you who can't live in this world.
Called danasheen.com, which translates to diehusband.com, and it functioned as an anonymous forum where wives could write about the men they were married to. First looking at the site, most of the
He woke up with a refreshed look on his face without having done any housework.
entries read like desperate venting from women who had been holding something in for years.
Grim Reaper, please
Nothing
drain
good
his
has
life
happened
force.
In the 10 years I've been with this guy. He thinks it's okay when I'm not good and complains if he doesn't like something. Does the world revolve around him? I'm just annoyed by being with this rude jerk. He's been lying to me for 20 years, and I, being foolish, have been deceived all this time. But I've reached my limit. When I talk to him, he just lies, and when he's at a loss for words, he stays silent. Posts like these fill hundreds of pages on the site, with anonymous wives describing husbands who cheated, gambled away household money, came home drunk, and treated their families selfishly. But digging deeper into the posts, that resentment would sometimes turn into something far more disturbing. You see, the site was themed around the popular manga Death Note.
Yeah.
Death Note is a Japanese manga series in which writing someone's name in a supernatural notebook causes their death. And the users treated the forum as exactly that.
Oh shit.
An online notebook.
I always hated about Death Note how he got caught like pretty much instantly. Bruh. Damn. Like the coincidence that somebody is right there, ready to do a case like that. And preparing all that shit and being like, okay, let's trap that motherfucker. Let's trap that motherfucker.
Directly to the Grim Reaper, begging him to kill their husbands for them. How long is this scumbag husband going to live?
Forever.
Grim Reaper, please come and take this scumbag husband away quickly. As soon as possible, please. Good morning, Grim Reaper. I wish my husband would die right now. I think about it every day. He's a truly awful husband. My heart is always in prayer. Please die soon. The site's admin even kept a running counter on the homepage tracking how many husbands had supposedly died, as if the forum itself were taking credit. And when a husband did actually die, the tone of the site became even more unsettling, as the women returned in ominous celebrations.
What's happening there right now?
One woman described finding her husband
while watching
cold in
this
bed one morning and calling an ambulance. And her post reveals exactly
it's not somebody
what she
dying,
felt
right?
when the responders confirmed that he had passed away. Honestly, I'm so happy. Thank you, Grim Reaper. While other users in the comments enviously congratulated her.
I'm so jealous.
And as unsettling as all of this tragedy is,
Damn.
these posts aren't even close to the darkest thing on the site. But once you understand the world these women come from, the site
Can you
starts
buy
to
an
look
assassin
more
there?
complicated than it first appears. Japan is a fairly conservative society when it comes to divorce. The simplest way to end a marriage is through mutual consent. If the husband refuses to sign the divorce papers, the wife is forced through mediation and lengthy court proceedings just to get out of a life she no longer wants to be in. Even after separation, most women face judgment from their own family.
Can you just move somewhere else? I mean, you can just go somewhere else, right? You don't have to live with that person anymore.
And communities, because divorce carries a level of shame that makes leaving feel like a public failure. And for single mothers, it's even worse, as the pressure is often tied to money. Many of the women writing on Dana Sheen described being financially trapped and unable to afford a separate life. So, to many of them, the death of their husband genuinely appears to be the only way to ever live a happy life again. And when a platform is built entirely around this belief, it becomes the perfect place for someone already on the edge to convince themselves that taking matters into their own hands is the next logical step. Which is exactly what happened. In some of the most extreme entries on the site, begging the Grim Reaper wasn't enough. One woman wrote, I want to somehow find a way to kill my husband without getting caught. I'll pretend to be sad when he dies. Sadly, she wasn't the only one. Some depraved users admitted to preparing bug-infected food and feeding it to their husbands to make them sick. But a few went even further and outlined step-by-step instructions on how to poison a husband by lacing his drinks with drugs that shut.
Antifreeze is not recommended as it will change the taste. It is sweet and becomes bitter when cooked. The motherfucker will notice. If you want to kill someone, then without them noticing and without getting into trouble for the police, use. Whenever I can, I put a packet of porter into drinks or strong flavored food. Juice is no good, bitter drinks are the best. Well, coffee is good. It's dark and in color, and bitter green juice is also best if you motherfuckers drinking it. I changed to that from September last year. At least 3 sachets a day, 900 milligrams, 1,200 most. January this year, I went to the doctor complaining that my right side was hurting and not feeling well. Didn't find anything, but she always complains.
Organs down slowly without raising suspicion. And because these posts are written anonymously, there's no way of knowing whether they are simply dark fantasies or genuine confessions from women who actually went through with it.
That poison?
Which suddenly makes the death counter a lot harder to look at. There's
this?
no way to know how many of those deaths happened on their own and how many were planned on this very website. By it, as depraved as these entries
Prisoners, and they didn't want to be seen by the media?
were, some of the hardest ones to read weren't directed at husbands at all. Some of them were written by women who started hoping for their own end. And once you start reading entries like these, it becomes clear that many of the women using this site weren't driven by cruelty. They were writing from places of exhaustion, fear, and years of ill treatment. For some, the darkest thoughts were the only ones that still made sense. And when you read what they were actually living through, it's hard not to understand why. One woman wrote, "My heart is dead. It's being killed by the verbal abuse of my husband, who denies my very existence. When he's in a bad mood, he takes it out on me. He says it's all my fault, that this happened because my character is rotten, connecting even the most unrelated things and denying everything about me. I've tried to forget, to ignore it, and endured it until now, but I can't take it anymore." For others, the ill treatment went far beyond words. "When I was 3 months pregnant with my first child,
Just
he
stay
pushed me down
single.
the stairs
Easy.
during an argument, fracturing a bone that took 6 months to heal. When I was in my 9th month of pregnancy with my first child, he drove me to a remote mountain area, threw me out of the car, and dragged me around." In the end, Dana Sheen, or Die Husband, was built on the desperation of women who
Die
felt trapped in
Husbando.
lives they couldn't escape. By it, that same desperation created the perfect cover for people with far darker intentions. On the evening of February 22nd, 2023, a 26-year-old Microsoft employee was walking home from the Microsoft One Estera building at around 5:45 p.m. when he noticed a man approaching him while shouting at the top of his lungs. But before he could make sense of what was happening, he was punched to the ground and stabbed 13 times. The entire attack lasted roughly 10 seconds, but it was enough to leave him with a skull fracture, a brain bleed, and nerve damage in both his hands. Just as suddenly as it had started, it stopped. A few bystanders shouted at the attacker, but he simply fled the scene and walked down the street to his own apartment roughly 4 blocks away.
That guy, was
leaving a
it?
trail of blood that a SWAT team would later follow straight to his door. The attacker was identified as 27-year-old Joseph Richard Cantrell, who was also a software engineer at Microsoft.
Oh, they hated each other?
That immediately led police to suspect a workplace rivalry. But according to the victim, he had never seen Joseph before in his life, and the two didn't even work in the same building. So the more investigators learned about the attack, the less it looked like Joseph had been targeting someone he knew. And the only place that seemed to offer any explanation was Joseph's own website. When the investigators went through his personal computer, they found a hidden link to a text file. It was a 234,000-word journal that Joseph had been writing for years and uploaded to the internet just hours before he carried out the
sane person,
attack.
yay.
And somewhere inside those pages was the answer to why a random Microsoft employee nearly bled to death on a sidewalk that evening.
Oh, he didn't die. I
But
thought he
to
died.
understand what was inside the journal, you first need to understand what Joseph believed about himself. And the clearest window into that was the About section on his website. Alongside other surface-level information, Joseph wrote about experiencing what he called neural disturbances, where he claimed to have danced and conversed with processions of rainbow ghost women who kept him company through the night. So, before the journal even began, his own introduction already suggested a mind that wasn't interpreting reality in an ordinary way. And those hallucinations would appear again and again throughout the journal, often during some of Joseph's most important decisions.
I just
He had
saw
given himself a
LSD.
diagnosis, neural deceleration disorder, a condition he believed caused his neurons to fire at a slower
Pretty
rate,
sure he also
leaving it
did drugs.
intellectually suppressed unless he corrected it himself. And the way he corrected it would be the first of many unsettling things revealed throughout his
By
journal.
killing people?
Although Joseph had tagged the file as fiction, his introduction said the exact opposite. According to it, the journal had started as a way to track his drug usage, but eventually became what he described as an overall life journal and literary
Drug
practice.
usage.
What followed was a 20-page-long catalog of every substance Joseph had consumed in an attempt to treat his self-diagnosed disorder. But Joseph didn't write like someone trying to break free of an addiction.
But he
wrote
tried
like
only
a
once?
scientist reviewing data. He described amphetamines as his ticket to life, the substance he believed was the only thing correcting his disorder, and he promised to remain addicted until he died. At high enough doses, he wrote, they produce rainbow women and even a white light. After the drug catalog, the journal shifted into a chronological account of Joseph's life, starting from before his birth, his mother's drinking and smoking during pregnancy,
Great life, I
his father
guess.
being estranged before Joseph even arrived. Within the first few entries, Joseph revealed that he'd been prescribed Adderall for ADHD while he was still in kindergarten.
Is
and that he
amphetamines,
renounced
right?
his faith by 7 years old. The further the journal went, the heavier the entries became. Eventually, Joseph made it out of Columbus and into Georgia Tech, where he earned a bachelor's degree in computer science. On paper, it was a remarkable achievement for someone who had grown up in poverty, but the journal made it clear that as his abilities grew, so
They're
did his
making
obsessions.
cyborgs.
He taught himself game development and immediately put that skill to use, building a series of deeply disturbing
What is fucking Profit Launcher? Aim to offend the pillars of humanity's most sacred pillars in the Speed 2D.
projects that he probably displayed on his website.
Bro, I didn't
Like
double-click
Profit
or anything.
Launcher, a 2D shooter where the player guns down an endless wave of religious figures, including Jesus, Buddha, and others. Its tagline read, "Aim to offend the pillars of humanity's most sacred." And it was
Is that
eventually
actually the
banned from both
graphics? Holy
Steam
shit,
and the
looks
Google
bad.
Play Store. But what his games revealed was less about shock value and more about Joseph's own worldview. They reflected a pattern of hostility towards specific groups that would only deepen over time. Because as the journal entries moved into his adult years, the tone shifted from clinical self-observation to something much more dangerous. With each passing entry, his paranoia grew more serious, to the point where he was convinced that movies were making direct references to his life.
Oh,
which,
shit.
by the way, is one of the most common symptoms of psychosis. For instance, in one entry from December 2021, he listed dozens of films he believed were a part of a coordinated effort to erase his medical history, give him a disease, and push him toward harming himself. By this point, Joseph had developed a specific fear of Jewish,
But how can you
Black,
work
brown,
and have a
South
job with-
Asian people? And
with
in his
those
mind,
problems
that fear
in his brain?
calcified into an active conspiracy against him. He believed he was being gang-stalked.
How do you
and he
have
had
a
very
good,
particular
like
theories about
a
how it
job
was
and you
being done.
perform well?
In one entry from October 2021, he wrote about how Black and Latino gangs were working to get him sued, jailed, or killed, all for their own amusement.
Tempered
And that they were
vending
doing it all
machines?
through hijacked vending machines and compromised IT departments cutting his internet connection. Perhaps one of the most unsettling parts about it all is how
Damn.
no one around Joseph suspected anything while his mental
You know what the dangerous thing actually is? You don't even know how many more people like that exist out there, right? Bro, completely normal acting and
stability
bullshit
continued
crazy
to
in the
derail
brain.
completely. Throughout the last year, he remained fully employed at Microsoft as a software engineer. He sat in team meetings, collected a paycheck, and then came home to journal about those same meetings, writing about his Indian colleagues in papers filled with racial hostility. By the summer of 2022, Joseph's
wanna read
paranoia
that.
had reached the point where he could no longer stay in one place. He moved out of conventional housing and into a motel, and when the feeling of being watched didn't stop, he moved into another one. He wrote in July 2022 that for 2 years it had felt like an enemy was sitting outside his door the entire time, and that he wanted to learn guitar, but the moment he picked one up, his mind would flood with images of people surrounding his room waiting to get him. By this point, even Joseph himself seemed to recognize that his mental state was
What?
deteriorating. He wrote that he believed he was becoming paranoid. It was one of the few moments in the entire journal where his self-awareness broke through.
Yo, I think
Before
I'm
it was
paranoid
gone, buried under
after 2
hundreds
years
more
of that
pages
shit.
Of the same spiraling fear. 8 years earlier, Joseph had described the amphetamines as his ticket to life. But after 234,000 words of paranoia, hallucinations, and isolation, it was difficult to see what kind of life that ticket had actually led him toward. Roughly 2 hours after his final entry, he walked out of his apartment and attacked a man he had never met. That man was 26-year-old Vincent
But
Labonte,
why?
the Microsoft engineer from the beginning of this story. Vincent underwent multiple surgeries to survive the wounds Joseph had inflicted.
Good job.
When police broke down the door of Joseph's apartment, he was found trying to destroy the evidence, a knife and gloves, still
Why did
covered
he
in blood.
cut himself
He was
through his-
arrested and eventually charged with attempted second-degree murder and first-degree assault. However, no one has been able to determine why Joseph chose Vincent Labonte that evening.
No, why he
But
did that
the
in
journal, now
general.
only available on Internet Archives, seems to offer the only explanation that makes sense. Because by the end of it, his paranoia had grown so extreme that almost anyone could become an enemy in his mind.
Wow.
On the surface, planecrashinfo.com looks like one of the plainest websites on the internet. In 1997, a researcher named Richard Kabajian created it. As the name suggests, it's an old aviation database that catalogs virtually every plane crash in modern aviation history. But one page on this site contains something far more disturbing than any accident report.
Okay.
The site documents everything from minor landing gear failures where every passenger walked away alive to crashes that left nothing but wreckage and a death toll in the hundreds. For each of these aviation accidents going back over a century, the site logs various statistical data, including what aircraft was involved, when it happened, how many people were on board, and the number who didn't survive. But in some cases, it also documents how and why they happened, which means that for some of the worst disasters in aviation history, it's possible to trace step by step how a single overlooked mistake ended hundreds of lives. Unfortunately, Aeroflot Flight 3352 was one of those recorded crashes. On October 11th, 1984, the aircraft was preparing to land at Omsk Airport when the flying control officer fell asleep and failed to inform the controllers that the runway wasn't clear. When the aircraft touched down at 240 kilometers per hour, the pilots had barely a second to spot the maintenance vehicles directly in their path before slamming into them, resulting in the death of 174 of the 179
But what's the bad part?
But as disturbing as
they got photos of the dead people?
The most unsettling part of the site is one specific page titled Last Words. This page is a long collection of voice recordings. Each one
shit. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit.
Capturing the final seconds inside the cockpit before impact. In some of them, you can hear the exact moment a pilot realizes that nothing they do will save the plane. For instance, in this clip, you can hear how a controlled situation turned into a chilling panic as the pilot realized the runway was too short only after it was too late.
Exactly, flaps.
Here we go.
Not flying.
That was East Coast Jet Flight 8.
Didn't sound like a crash.
July 31st, 2008, which crashed into a cornfield beyond the runway, killing all 8 people on board. There are dozens of recordings like this on the site, each capturing the final moments from a different crash and a different crew. And some you can clearly hear warning messages that pilots deliberately ignore.
Pull up. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Pull up.
Yeah, maybe he can't.
This was Polish Air Force Flight PLF 101, and on that day, pilots had to deal with extremely low visibility due to heavy fog. They attempted a manual descent, but as they got closer to the ground, they were given automated terrain warning alarms. Alarms which they ignored, trusting in their own abilities.
Oh
shit. The aircraft struck a set of trees and rolled uncontrollably a short distance from the runway.
Did they miss?
96 people on board were killed, including the president of Poland at the time.
What the
final moments of which are forever immortalized on planecrashinfo.com.
Oh damn, why would the president be in an all fucking plane? Oh god. Damn. And why couldn't it? It was Medical Mariana? Bro, this guy looks way more like, I don't know. When school criminals realize they've been caught.
The school's main priority.
What is this one? The TikTok iceberg. That's not the blinding thing, right? I hope it's a good iceberg.
And we're just like for these 4 hours straight.
Human remains found by a hunter in the Talladega National Park.
What? Torturing somebody?
26 entries, 7 levels.
Oh, it is.
This is an iceberg of the creepiest and darkest things you can find.
What was pink sauce?
We'll start with the strange and slowly work our way to some of the most horrifying and disturbing content on the platform.
That rips.
Let's begin at the tip of the iceberg.
At the tit. What is pink sauce? That looks disgusting.
Level 1. Pink sauce.
And move over ketchup and mustard. There's a new condiment craze this summer.
Ketchup and mustard?
It is pink, and social media is filled with people putting it on just about everything. But Stephen Fabian reports there's just one little problem. No one's quite sure what's in it.
It's paint.
Created by
You can't drink
Veronica
paint. I
Shaw,
know that.
AKA
I don't drink
Chef
paint.
Pie online. Pink sauce is what the name suggests. A bright, pink-colored sauce.
Is it spicy?
It is also one of the most infamous things to come out of TikTok.
Is it
Although
ranchy?
you may
Could
not
go for some
remember
sour
it
ranch.
as its heyday was in 2022 to 2023.
Fucking
It
love
first
ranch.
appeared on June 11th, 2022. Veronica uploaded a video of herself
Looks like dragon
using
fruit.
pink sauce on her TikTok
That
and
looks
began
really
fulfilling
pink.
orders for her creation. The product was an instant hit, with hashtag pink sauce gaining over 80 million views in a short
bet
period
that was
of
marketing
time.
though.
Pink sauce and its creator began to show cracks immediately. The first
Crack?
problem people noticed was the terrible packaging it arrived in, with
Oh.
bottles being crushed, bloated, or leaking.
What is that?
Labels were poorly made with many typos and misprints. Worst of all, the sauce itself was nothing special. Another concern raised
that
by
like
people
homemade?
was the health risks of consuming pink
That'd be funny.
sauce. Having milk as an ingredient was risky, as pink sauce could be infected with botulism due to its terrible packaging. Some consumers claim to have been hospitalized and even died after eating it. However, the accuracy of some of these claims is questionable.
They claimed they died. Yo, I ate it and I died.
Knowledge when questioned on a live stream if her product was FDA approved. She responded that she wasn't making medicine, which fueled the growing concerns over the pink sauce's quality.
I'm not making medicine.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell
It's rage bait.
products.
Despite all that,
rage
Veronica
bait.
managed to cut a deal with Dave's Gourmet, a prominent brand in the food business.
Smart.
They would take over production and handle distribution for her, but it was too little, too late. Veronica claims she never got properly compensated by Dave's Gourmet and made a bad deal with them.
Wait, how?
Which led to a falling out between the two. Nowadays,
You
even
should
if
be
you
making
find it,
money.
you'll see pink sauce collecting layers of dust in a forgotten corner of your local Walmart.
Because it's
or
not pink
Dollar
at all, right? That just looks...
Devious
No.
Licks. Long since banned by TikTok, Devious Licks is one of the platform's more insidious trends. Teens are encouraged to steal or damage school property for internet clout.
That's
The
not...
trend is believed to have originated on September 1st, 2021.
Wait, wasn't that shit
after
where they
TikTok
stole toilets and destroyed stuff? I remember that shit.
user Jug4Elias posted a video showing a box of disposable masks they claimed to
Why would you steal that piss cover thing? Ew.
have stolen from a school. The video garnered more than 345,800 views before TikTok removed it.
Somebody stole a beamer.
Elias didn't just come up with it themselves. The trend has roots in the term lick. Urban Dictionary defines
Stole a whole
lick
fucking
as a
beamer.
successful type of theft that results in an acceptable, impressive, and rewarding payday for the thief. School officials and parents in the U.S., where the trend was popular, were concerned. Widespread media coverage also did not stop schools from becoming victims of their students. Places like Lawrence High School in Northeast Kansas
I remember
closed
that,
several
man. Shit.
bathrooms after students pried soap dispensers off the walls.
Exactly.
Then students tried to steal the closed signs, so staff guarded the bathrooms. Northeast of Sacramento,
wall is gone.
California, the
He stole
Rockland
the
School
wall.
District has seen students destroy soap
God.
dispensers, damage faucets, plug toilets with
Okay,
whole
that's going
rolls
way
of
too far,
toilet
obviously.
paper, tear mirrors and railings off walls, and share videos and photos.
Y'all taking
on
this too
social
far,
media.
yeah.
Police in Central Florida and the city of Bartow said they arrested a 15-year-old student who vandalized a new building's bathroom.
But the best part is
by
they film
tearing off
themselves
soap
while doing that, right?
dispensers and leaving one in a sink. He
Otherwise,
said he did it
no
because
reason.
of this TikTok challenge and wanted to be cool. Nowadays, the trend is categorically dead, and TikTok
Nice.
did whatever it could to help and stop it, blocking the hashtag and excluding videos containing it from the platform. Level 2. TikTok will get you blind. These
That
trends
was-
from 2019 and 20.
That was the thumbnail that I saw. I thought it's going to be completely about this.
2022 were spectacularly stupid ideas that had young people almost go blind.
Almost,
The
though.
first one we'll look at is
Did somebody actually go blind?
the Bright Eye Challenge.
Oh,
The
God.
mastermind behind the Bright Eye Challenge is TikToker Greg Lammers. Lammers said that doing this will change the color of a single eye, though that is not true. What happens instead of magically changing your eye color, pressing a bag of aggressive chemicals against your face can cause eye and skin irritation.
Are you fucking
Or
retarded?
even get you blind. Many
Are you
more than a few
retarded?
people tried the challenge themselves. While, as far as we know, nobody has lost their vision, users did get eye and skin irritation from attempting it.
Yeah.
The following year, TikTok was blessed with another trend seemingly started by user Maliabru, where you use the S5 filter to reveal your true eye color. It doesn't work. All it does is hurt your retinas because you expose yourself to a camera flash next to your eyeball. As expected, the trend led to eye-related injuries to people who jumped on the bandwagon. You can even see multiple TikToks of people doing
We love
that
permanent
and
eye damage. We
complaining
do.
right after. TikTok is a platform where challenges like these tend to spread quickly. Some influencers have been smart enough to use contact lenses to change their eye color and cheat these challenges.
Wow, for real?
Unfortunately,
Who
those
could have thought
TikTokers
that?
who knew it was a bad idea had no qualms about lying to their audience. Thankfully, TikTok has since banned these challenges.
Man, shit like that is dangerous. I
John
can't believe people are
Romano.
that stupid.
John Romano.
Like, people should use Grok for, not Grok, AI for way more stuff. Like, hey, AI, ChatGPT, can bleach change my eye color? Oh, shit. Problem is, one of them might say, yeah, I heard that. I heard that it can. Here's some videos where it actually worked.
Might be the most complicated figure on TikTok.
Who dat?
He went from school shooter to mental health awareness influencer over the course of his life.
Wait, he's a
If
school
you go on his
shooter?
TikTok page, you'll see a bright young man hoping to make a difference in the world. That is because he has seen the error of his ways after trying to shoot up the school he used to study at.
Trying
You
or
can find
did?
John's story from his perspective quite easily. Some people accuse him of, while being open about it, telling the truth when it's convenient.
This is me at 16 years old, about to be sentenced to 20 years in prison.
Besides that, what makes him a controversial figure
very happy
is the
about
fact
that.
some people think he might not have changed, and that all of this is some sort of elaborate scheme to turn himself into a victim. The events were as follows. On February 9th, 2004, John Romano, a student
heard
at
about that, right?
Columbia High School, walked into school with a 12-gauge pump-action shotgun. He passed by the main office and ascended the stairs to reach a bathroom on the second floor. He sent messages to his friends while in a bathroom stall warning them to leave. Romano then washed his hands and stepped into a hallway with a shotgun. He fired 2 shots before assistant principal John Sawchuk tackled Romano.
Damn.
As Romano and Sawchuk struggled, a 3rd shot was fired and hit the leg of Michael Bennett, a special education teacher at the school. Romano was disarmed, subdued,
Who's special ed,
and
dude?
subsequently arrested. Romano was charged with attempted murder and reckless endangerment. He would face up to 50 years in prison for
Why
both
is he out?
charges, but plead guilty in exchange for a 20-year sentence.
Why is he
In
out then?
prison, Romano would write letters advocating against gun violence and trying to sympathize with the victims of other shootings. John was released in December 2020 after serving 15 years of his 20-year sentence.
Damn.
Romano created his TikTok page 2 years after his release, which leads us to today. Sierra Green, aka
Isn't there usually laws where you are not allowed to profit off of a crime that you made? Like, not even, like, sell the story about it or something like that?
Sierra was a TikToker who in 2021 got her 15 minutes of fame when she showed herself as an easy target for harassment.
Oh, great.
And because she would harass other people too. Sierra's account is devoted to her 2 main interests, furry content and puppets. She would become infamous after calling out a viewer who made ears just like the ones she used in her videos.
Why?
Saying that people should buy her 2 colored pieces of cardboard glued to a tiara from her.
When I say my ears aren't for sale, I didn't mean just go and make your own ears. Guys, you're stealing my design. Stop it.
That attracted TikTok users to her page,
Oh.
who took a closer look at her content.
You idiot.
Sierra also posted videos where she demonstrated her puppetry and arts and crafts skills.
Can she though?
And her appreciation for her art by
Oh no,
pretending
no,
to
can
make
you?
out with it.
You.
Yes, Sierra would make puppets and enact her romantic fantasies with them. It was until she met
That's
Greg,
disturbing.
another puppet made by a fellow TikTok user. It was love at first sight.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And soon she began making duets with Greg and even defended her unilateral relationship with him. Unfortunately, Greg's creator
Isn't that
was
just
a 21-year-old man with learning disabilities who received so much harassment that his sister had to step in.
For
It's
real?
gonna get pretty fucking graphic because I am so fucking sick and tired of it. I just came
Funny.
home from running a few errands, and my brother comes down the steps. I'm shaking right now, and he's like, "Do you remember the photo I posted on Facebook that I made of the Count from Sesame Street?" Now, mind you, we're twins. We're 22, but
Are you also
his brain,
retarded?
just to get people to understand if you're. But his brain is still at a 5-year-old level. So he
Okay.
still watches Sesame Street. He still watches Barney. He still watches kiddie shows.
The video that he
It's
made with
okay.
that puppet didn't seem like it was made by a
So he
5-year
comes down
mental.
and shows me a picture, and he told me
dude.
he's getting 309 comments to be exact, all on the picture. I don't know who the these people are, but if you're gonna hate on someone, hate on me. Hate on me. Call me every name in the book. Threaten me.
Sierra and
It's not
Greg's
fun for them,
love
though.
was not to last, but she would quickly move on. Sierra had this habit of calling the people she would obsess over her brothers and inflicted her affections on Z-Warrior0982.
Oh boy.
Z-Warrior rejected her because of Sierra's homophobic behavior and him being bisexual. Sierra would take this in stride and have another one of her brothers engage in witchcraft rituals over TikTok to summon Z-Warrior0982. Her next victim would be a user named Sammy who tried
Them
to
people are
befriend her but was
dirt.
harassed non-stop for 2 years until he finally snapped at Sierra. Sierra reacted to it like always by making a few breakup videos and moving on. Nowadays, she is still on TikTok, but largely forgotten by the
Is
world.
she a Urukai from...
Anaconda Sin.
It is,
Anna
right?
Jane Clausen is a mess. She's been all over the internet and has become infamous for being
Never heard of her.
just plain weird. You may have seen a video of her appearance on a Minecon, which PewDiePie reacted to, but there is
I don't know,
so
that
much
looks-
more to her. As we'll see, her story
Looked
is
a bit
comparable
familiar,
to
I don't
Chris
know.
Chan's in many ways. We don't know much about her early life, and Anna is a highly unreliable
Miss
narrator.
Chan, man.
What is relevant to know about her is that, according to herself, she is a 30-year-old autistic woman from Fort Wayne,
Okay, we can't
Indiana.
make fun of that.
Anna has an intellectual disability and autism.
Okay,
She has a measured
great.
IQ of 70. She is blind in
7.
her left eye and legally blind in her right eye, and can't read or
Did she try to
navigate
open the left
internet
eye, though?
without TTS assistance.
Because let's be real,
On her
did she?
TikTok, which has since been deleted, you'll see she has no set pattern of content and randomly posts about whatever she feels like, from explaining what happened to her childhood Minecraft server to giving life advice.
You better do all your fun, crazy stuff in your 20s. Do it now,
No, you don't have money for that.
because you might not ever get the opportunity again.
On other parts of the internet, like YouTube and Twitter, she shares more details about her life, like having a daughter, Abby, which she gave up for adoption.
I did what was best in the end.
Okay, crazy.
It was my choice. I wanted to give her up for adoption, and I did not want to raise that child. I do not want to raise that child. I do not ever want to.
She is also a porn/sex addict and has gone through numerous relationships
what?
over the years. She shared
Porn
even
addict, oh.
more colorful opinions on Reddit about love and life. But her most recent controversy results from Anna discussing on
That looks
TikTok
weird.
Live how she enjoyed watching animals get killed and getting off to it. Her deer comment is related to trying to kill the deer because violence made her horny and then defiling its carcass. She laments she can't have her way with the carcass the way she wants.
What?
No, I feel sad.
But like, it's so much entertainment. It's like freaking awesome. Like, to watch that shit go down, dude. Like, oh my god.
As you can see, Anna Clausen is an enigma. Her behavior is gross and concerning, and it's impossible to know what is
She got bad
currently going
eyesight.
on in
Look at
her
those
head.
glasses.
As she shows
bent
no
around her
signs
head.
of stopping, there are people very interested in documenting her life and times. There isn't much hope for her besides the one that
Sad,
she
right? What
just
can you do?
stops.
What can you do for people like
Level
that?
3. Randonautica. Randonautica describes itself as the first ever quantumly generated adventure game.
It's gotta be
claims it
about the
will
dead
take
body,
you
right?
On a journey of true randomness. It works by giving users random coordinates within their area for them to reach and explore. In 2020, a group of teenagers found a suitcase on the shores of a West Seattle beach.
Yeah,
They
that
were
was a good
using
ad
the
for that
Randonautica
app.
app and filming their exploration. User Ugg Henry posted the TikTok on June 20th, showing one of them going over to investigate the suitcase, finding it stuffed with black bags and being overwhelmed by the stench. The video shows them
Could be also
then
drugs,
calling
right?
the police. The following clip shows police and fire trucks surrounding the beach. The gruesome video went viral, quickly garnering more than 30 million views.
Damn.
Seattle police later
But yeah, it's
confirmed
kinda
that
crazy,
the
right?
contents inside the suitcase were human remains, and said investigators had found several other bags in the area. The remains belonged to 35-year-old Jessica Lewis and 27-year-old Austin Wenner. Both died on
Wenner?
June
It's
16th
Wiener.
from multiple gunshot wounds. Michael
Did
Lee
they know each
Dudley,
other?
an unassuming 66-year-old, was the killer.
For
In
real?
late 2019, Jessica Lewis, 35,
They even
and her
found the
boyfriend,
killer?
Austin Weiner, 27,
See, it's Wiener.
rented one of Dudley's rooms in Burien. By the following summer, the couple had vanished without a trace. On June 9th, 2020, a neighbor said
Crazy.
they heard a man's voice pleading for his life as gunshots rang out. When police arrived at the scene, Dudley refused to open the door. The couple had gotten into a spat with the landlord over unpaid rent. They were dismembered and their body parts were squeezed into the suitcase. 10 days after the murder, the
Ice
remains
cold.
were found.
Ice cold.
After the discovery, police obtained a search warrant at Dudley's property where Lewis and Weiner stayed.
Bro, how can they have like? I swear to God, they hear, or somebody hears gunshots and the man pleading for his life, and somebody doesn't let them in, and they don't get like a fucking warrant for that. Bro, they could have just said it smelled like weed.
There, authorities discovered freshly covered bullet holes and traces of blood. Dudley was arrested on suspicion of murder and charged 5 days later. On April 7th, 2023, Dudley was found guilty of 2 counts of second-degree murder. He will spend the rest of his days behind bars after he was sentenced to 46 years in prison.
Damn.
He is currently incarcerated at Washington State Penitentiary and will not be eligible for parole until the age of 104.
Big yard.
Over the years, Randonautica has become a more familiar mobile experience with a cleaner look and essential features you have to pay for individually. It's not quite so creepy and mysterious anymore.
Yeah, because bro, it just sends you to a
Cara
random
Santarelli.
address.
She was a high school senior from Molino, Florida. She would tragically lose her life in a car accident just a few days after boasting on her last TikTok about never having been in one.
Shit.
Cara was driving down Highway 29
That's
in Escambia
unfortunate.
County, Florida.
Did
A
TikTok
Chevrolet
a crash?
sedan came careening the wrong way and smashed into her Nissan SUV. After the impact,
Nissan?
the Chevy
Oh,
caught
Nissan?
fire. Santarelli died in the wreck, with the other driver, who is yet to be identified, also dying after being trapped in their vehicle. The teen, who had more than 44,000 followers on TikTok, posted an ominous video 6 days before the crash. The video has now been
Hey
viewed
guys, I'm gonna
more
kill
than
myself.
15 million times.
Is that the video?
In the video, she touts her safety record as she poses inside her vehicle with the caption, "When they try to call me a bad driver, but I've never hit a person or an actual car." Lacey
But
McLaughlin, Cara's mother, the school she attended.
that means like she hit maybe a tree, a fence, a house, deers, other animals. Bro.
And the restaurant where she worked all expressed
Nice.
their feelings
Nice,
over her death.
nice. Very
Cara's
nice.
mother wrote in a series of posts, "I love you, Cara. God blessed me with you." The community held a memorial event for Santarelli last Saturday at Pensacola Beach.
Wait. Last Saturday, for real?
Strofe and Adam Simji. Michaela Strofe
4
and
days
Adam
ago.
Simji were a couple on a road trip in Alabama. They stopped to help what appeared to be a stranded motorist, but ended up making a fatal mistake. They were driving through Talladega National
That guy
Forest
killed
near
them?
Cheaha State Park when they were flagged down
Typical.
by a woman named Yasmin Heater.
Oh.
Heater said her car had broken. Michaela and Adam worked on the car for an hour until they realized it wouldn't start. That's when Heater pulled out a gun on the couple. She demanded they drop their cell phones and hand over their banking information. Simji also pulled out a gun to protect himself and his girlfriend. Heater then began playing with her gun before firing once. Simji also fired multiple times, wounding Heater before he too was struck and killed.
Damn.
Michaela, who was not wounded in the shootout, called 911. Police arrived 30 minutes later. She told authorities there was another woman with Heater. Police eventually found the suspect's camp about a half-mile away where they had been living off the grid. That's where the police officers found the second suspect, Crystal Diane Pinkins, and her young child.
Crystal
Heater was
meth
taken to a
abuser?
hospital in Birmingham. Heater and Pinkins were charged with murder, kidnapping, and robbery. Simji had been enrolled.
I don't
at
think that was the
UCF
first time
since
they
the
did that,
last
right?
fall as a finance major. Strofe was about to embark on her first semester at UCF, pursuing her master's degree in counselor education. Michaela has a TikTok account with her account of the events, details
Damn.
about their life together, and also how
She's
she
not
is
getting many
able
clicks.
to carry on.
Previous like millions, and then
Zoe
that's that.
Rodriguez Ramirez. 25-year-old Menelis Zoe Rodriguez Ramirez was a TikToker who shared workout videos and life stories on the platform. She was reported missing by her family on October 23rd. She was last seen at a Walmart in Cornelia, Georgia. Employees saw her entering the Walmart but lost track of Menelis afterward. Soon after the missing persons report, Cornelia police were able to find Menelis' body on Furniture Drive near the Walmart parking lot. They also arrested Angel de Jesus Rivera Sanchez on a charge of kidnapping in connection with the Menelis disappearance. Angel was later charged with murder. While the case appears open and shut, it's more complex. You may have noticed that many details that would link the two
Why
are
kidnap her
missing.
from a fucking Walmart or whatever?
Menelis went to that Walmart late at night to sell a picture to someone, and we don't know either the content or the identity of the person.
Sell a
It's
picture?
presumed to be Angel, but it's unclear. Menelis' fiancé Julio Tovar apparently received a message from her saying, "I am waiting for the brother to pick him up," which was strange as she did not speak like that.
She a hooker?
Angel de Jesus Rivera Sanchez was an illegal immigrant from Mexico and was
Great.
caught by police, apparently trying to make his way back there. So it could have been him. The truth is, we don't have all the details, not even the cause of Menelis' death.
For real?
Even after being solved, her case remains a mystery.
Maybe he kidnapped her, she had a heart
Zoe
attack and
Rodriguez
died,
Ramirez
and he
leaves
dumped her?
behind a 9-year-old daughter who lives with her father in Puerto Rico. She had immigrated from there to the U.S. about 6 years ago. Level 4. Mr. Prada. Terrion Thomas, aka Mr. Prada, is a TikToker with 4.3 million followers and also a murderer. Known
Nice.
for his comedy videos, Terrion was charged with second-degree murder and obstruction of justice in the death of William Abraham, a 69-year-old Louisiana therapist. The crime happened in October of
It's way
this
too
year.
hot.
Thomas killed Abraham in a violent altercation in his apartment in Baton Rouge. After that, he wrapped Abraham's body in a tarp, dumped it on the side of the highway near Tangipahoa Parish, Louisiana, and fled Louisiana using the victim's car. Baton Rouge police pinpointed Terrion Thomas as the culprit after Abraham was captured on surveillance footage entering Thomas's apartment complex. That happened the day before his body was found.
Why do that shit if
Witness
you're already
statements reportedly
famous
saw
on
Thomas
TikTok?
dragging a tarp down the stairs and loading it into Abraham's car. There was
Right.
also blood and weapons in Thomas's place, confirming there was an altercation there. Thomas was arrested in Dallas on a separate warrant following a traffic stop. He was suspected of driving Abraham's car unauthorized and refused to comply with officers. He
Yeah,
was
makes sense.
extradited to Louisiana and booked into the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. The lack of evidence of any relationship between Terrion and Abraham make this crime stand out.
Yeah, why?
This has
Why
fueled
do
a lot
that?
of speculation, but the truth is, we don't know.
Was he his manager?
It wasn't a random crime, but Terrion has yet to explain himself. Somewhat ominously, his fans had started to worry about his mental health, and shortly before the crime, he uploaded a video practicing for his mugshot. Rainy Street serial killer. Equal parts an
Gotta
ongoing
grab
case.
more water. I'm sure back. Oh, maybe some milk. I got milk too. I got milk. I got milk. Oh yeah, milk was a good idea. Fuck yeah. Milk tasted so nice.
And urban legend.
What's
Austin,
the weather?
Texas. Residents suspect a serial killer is active in the city, dumping the bodies of his victims in Lady Bird Lake. While Austin police are quick to dismiss that the deaths are the work of a serial killer, contrary to this,
Most likely
a
not gonna
TikTok
rain here.
showing a
Fuck.
lot of police enforcement in the area shows a growing concern about what is happening there. Lady Bird Lake is a 6-mile river-like reservoir on the Colorado River in Austin. The
On
city
the river?
created the reservoir in 1960 as a cooling pond for a new power plant. Now it's primarily used for recreational purposes. Swimming
Nice.
is not permitted in the lake as
Oh.
several drownings have happened there.
Why drowning risk? Just because it's water, or is there like something that sucks you underwater?
At least 12 bodies found in or near Lady Bird Lake.
Damn.
This reignited rumors
Why some
of
censored?
a Rainy Street killer on the loose in Austin,
Oh.
using the area as a dumping ground.
Maybe they all can't
On
swim.
July 14th, 2022, Ricky Park's body was the first of 4 bodies to be found at the lake. Christopher Gutierrez was found on December 10th, and Josue Moreno was found on December 19th. A man was later charged with murder involving a shooting/crash that claimed Moreno's life on December 28th. Kyle Thornton's body was found there. On February 13th, 2023, the body of Jason John was found near 30 East Avenue. His death was ruled as an accidental drowning. Less than a month later, on March 5th, Clifton Axtell's body was found. His cause of death could not be determined. On April 1st, Jonathan Honey
No
was
water
found
in the
near
lungs,
10
nothing?
Rainy Street, another drowning. On April 15th, Christopher Hayes Clark was found near the 2700 block of Canterbury Street. On June 27th, Moga de Gale was found near the 100 block of the West Cesar Chavez Street. 4 bodies have been found this year. On February 5th, 2024, a woman's body was found near 300 West Cesar Chavez Street. In early April, an unidentified body was recovered near the Lamar Boulevard Bridge. The last 2 bodies have yet to be added to the list as police consider the 2 incidents to be isolated incidents. Social media users have developed theories about who the killer is and how these incidents are linked. People have dubbed the suspect the Rainy Street Killer. So, is there a serial killer on the loose?
No.
Or are these deaths just unfortunate
They
coincidences?
can't swim, that's the problem.
Ava Marjorie
How's
Stalker.
that TikTok?
Ava Marjorie from Naples, Florida, has amassed a massive following on TikTok with her lip-syncing and
wonder
dancing
how.
videos. Fame came at a cost, though, her privacy. In early 2020, Ava noticed one fan, Eric Justin 111, trying to get her attention in the comment section of her videos.
Damn.
He messaged her on Snapchat and Instagram and even appeared in online games she played. Ava responded
That's
to him
stalky.
a few times at first, trying to be polite. At some point, Eric Justin 111 proposed buying pictures of Ava, which she sold with her parents' approval. He bought selfies of her, but would later try to acquire more explicit content.
Was she not
from the
18?
14-year-old.
Wait,
That's
14?
when communicating more explicit content from the 14-year-old.
Oh, I thought she's...
That's when communications between the two ceased, and Ava's parents had to step in as the guy would make Venmo transactions to message Ava.
Damn.
After researching
I
Eric
thought she was
Justin
way older
111,
then.
the Marjories discovered the fan was Eric Rohan Justin, 18, of Ellicott City, Maryland. At the time, they did not consider him dangerous. That was until July 10th,
And they were not
2022,
suspicious
he
of him
arrived
buying
with a shotgun
normal.
at the Marjorie family home in Naples and blew open the front door.
What the
His weapon jammed. Ava's father, a retired police lieutenant, chased him off.
Oh, lucky.
He returned to the house, retrieved his handgun, and stood guard at the front door, only to see the gunman return a short time later. Mr.
Why didn't he
Marjorie
shoot
said
him?
He ordered the teenager to drop the shotgun, and when he instead pointed it at him, he fired.
Wait, teenager? I thought it was
By
an old dude.
sunrise, Eric Justin was dead. Eric was carrying 2 cell phones with thousands of photos of Ava and thousands of her videos.
Oh boy.
Mr. Marjorie said he was advised by the police that under Florida's Stand Your Ground law governing the justifiable use of deadly force, he was not subject to prosecution. Today, Ava Marjorie remains successful on TikTok. Bethany Martin. July 28th, 2021,
What did that guy
Bethany
think
Martin
is gonna
uploaded
happen?
a video to her TikTok talking about how she and her friend found the body of a man who hanged himself. That's not all that happened.
Oh shit.
17-year-old Bethany Martin and a 16-year-old female friend were out for a walk when they spotted something awkward by the drainage ditch and went to take a closer look.
Did they
The
Logan
Texas
Jean Paul?
teenagers happened upon a man's corpse. According to them, when they found the body, they called a male friend who joined them at the scene before they called the police.
Oh, for
What
real?
they failed to mention is that they posted a video to Snapchat of themselves stealing a necklace from a dead body.
Are
they
you
discovered.
retarded? What?
The day after his body was found, the sheriff's office was made aware of a video circulating online showing the theft. The two have since been arrested. Martin was
How
charged
dumb.
as an adult with felony theft from a human corpse or grave. She's since been released on a $2,000 bail.
How
according
dumb
to
can you be?
police. The 16-year-old faces the same charges, though she is considered a juvenile and has not been named. When the police asked her why she did it, she simply said the necklace
Opportunity.
matched her style. The girls admitted to tossing the chain in a nearby grassy area, but the 16-year-old kept the pendant and put it on a gold necklace she had. The necklace was returned to the victim's family, who was identified as 25-year-old Marcus Adams. His death was ruled a suicide by the Bexar County Medical Examiner.
Sad.
Marcus's family set up a successful GoFundMe to assist them with funeral costs. Marcus has been put to rest respectfully.
Rest in peace.
Sleepover torture.
Oh.
13-year-old Kira Hart from Queensland, Australia, was invited by schoolmates to a sleepover on March 16th, 2023.
And they TikTok that?
Trusting them as friends, Kira accepted the invitation and walked right into a trap. Upon arrival, she was subjected to physical and verbal abuse for 5 hours.
Why didn't you leave?
Her friends, Renisha Gretsch, Chloe Denman, and Shania Gretsch, punched, kicked, and stabbed her with a knife. They also filmed the whole ordeal. Kira sustained several injuries, including a broken nose and multiple lacerations. After the attack, the trio showered Kira and threatened her not to tell anyone. Fearful, the victim tried to defend them by saying they saved her life, but her mother wasn't convinced. Kira
nice,
was
Mom.
unrecognizable after the attack. She was forced to spend a week in the hospital suffering from a stab wound to the knee, a fractured wrist, and severe swelling.
Who stabbed somebody in the knee?
On social media. It showed Renisha after the incident where she confesses what happened and remarks that Kira was funny.
And we're just like for these 4 hours straight. And it was funny as fuck. So she's like full fucked up. Like all of a sudden photos of her face.
The videos went viral and have been reposted on various TikTok and Instagram
How stupid can you be?
On March 13th, the 3 girls were charged with assault occasioning bodily harm, deprivation of liberty, entering a dwelling and committing an indictable offense, armed robbery while in the company of using personal violence, entering premises and committing an indictable offense, and willful damage. People were outraged by the girls' actions and were forced to move after this. However, this didn't stop people from vandalizing their abandoned residence, which Renisha responded to. The girls remain active on social media. The Gretsch sisters continue to deny accountability on their Instagram stories, and their parents have made statements of remorse for their daughter's actions. Kira's family set up a GoFundMe to pay for her medical expenses. Since then, Kira has fully recovered and lived a normal life.
With $100,000.
Mahek Bukhari. In 2022, TikToker Mahek Bukhari became the center of a controversy involving the murders of 2 men, Sagib Hussein and Hashim Ijazuddin. With 130,000 followers on TikTok, 45,000 on Instagram, and 3,900 subscribers on her YouTube channel, Mahek Bukhari and 3,900 subscribers on her YouTube channel, Mahek Bukhari was a popular makeup, lifestyle, and fashion influencer. Her 46-year-old mother, Ansreen Bukhari, regularly appears alongside Mahek in her videos. 3 years previously, Ansreen had begun a secret relationship with Sagib. However, Ansreen had no intention of leaving her husband. By January 2022, she attempted to end the relationship against Hussein's wishes. He became increasingly obsessive and resorted to blackmail. Ansreen turned to her daughter for help. Mahek,
how's that gonna help?
Went to her friend, 28-year-old Rakan.
How's blackmail gonna help be in a relationship?
He recruited several other people hoping to intimidate Sagib into handing over his phone. In February 2022, Sagib Hussein and his friend Hashim Ijazuddin were lured to a meeting with a mother and daughter in Leicester just before midnight. Footage from a Tesco car park showed that Hussein and Ijazuddin never got out of their Skoda Fabia as they gradually became suspicious. Soon afterward, they were seen leaving the car park with a Seat Leon and an Audi TT in quick pursuit. Irwan and another accomplice, Rais Jamal, were behind the wheel. Hussein made a desperate 999 call which ended abruptly with a scream.
That was not a scream.
The crash resulted in Hussein and his friend Ijazuddin being engulfed in a fireball after their vehicle was rammed off the road. Both men had to be identified by their dental records. Bukhari was sentenced to life in prison on the 1st of September after being found guilty of murder at Leicester Crown Court.
She did
Her
that?
mom was convicted of the same charge. Rakan Karwan and Rais Jamal were also sentenced to life after being found guilty of 2 counts of murder.
Damn.
Other suspects were either found not guilty or convicted of manslaughter. Yan Ruimin.
Damn, son.
Chinese TikToker Yan Ruimin disappeared during a trip to Bangkok.
Oh.
As authorities searched for her, they discovered she had been murdered.
That's
the
a fucking
same day
face
she
filter.
met her killer. She was also active on Xiaohongshu, a Chinese social media site similar to Instagram, with about 11,000 followers.
Just say Chinese
Yan
Instagram then.
documented her travels on her account, with her most recent post occurring in May in Macau. A friend reported 38-year-old Yan missing on July 2nd, as she was supposed to arrive in Phuket that day, but never did. Days later, an unknown person contacted Yan's family in China demanding 5 million baht, $150,000 in ransom, and warned the family against contacting the police or the embassy. Thai police later discarded the possibility that she was being held for ransom. After days of searching, on July 13th, a body was found dumped in Chao Chung Sa, outside of Bangkok. A DNA test on Wednesday confirmed that the body found was
This
that
Wednesday?
of Yan Ruimin.
Tomorrow?
Thai police would find their suspect upon reviewing a CCTV video from July 1st on the streets of Bangkok. The person last seen with
she's following him.
Yan was identified as 34-year-old Ma Kinyan, another Chinese national. He had reportedly met Yan in Bangkok and killed her on that same day.
Crazy.
Ma was also seen in a deserted area near where the body was found.
But what about the
there
ransom?
11 days later.
Is that from him?
Evidence
Was it
suggests
planned?
Ma attempted to cover his tracks by burning documents and abandoning Yan's belongings near where her body was found. By the time Thai police got to him, Ma had already fled to Macau via Hong Kong. Macau authorities, alerted by mainland Chinese police, arrested him. The case has been transferred to Chinese mainland authorities for further investigation. Ma Kinyan's motivation and what happened to him after his arrest is unclear. Yan Ruimin's murder remains a mystery.
Not really.
Level 5. Rhys Bonner. Rhys Bonner was a 19-year-old from
Boner?
Easterhouse, Glasgow. Bonner went missing in July 2019 after telling his family he was going to watch a football game with a friend. Rhys lived with his mother,
Why is that
Stephanie
Palestina
Bonner,
flag?
and his 5 younger siblings. Stephanie believed the friend he was going to meet was his girlfriend. His football team, Celtic FC, played that day in an
Was he a
important
hooligan maybe?
match,
No, right.
and he said he would watch the game later with his grandfather. He reportedly bought a bottle of cider and went out to meet the girl at McDonald's. Rhys did not return home to watch the football game.
Did he make it to McDonald's?
On Friday, July 26th, when there was still no sign of him, the family reported him as a missing person to the police. 2 weeks after he went missing, Bonner's body was found minutes from his home in marshlands between Easterhouse and Gartlick Village
Damn.
on August 8th, 2019. The cause of Rhys's death was listed as unascertained and ruled not suspicious. Police found a likelihood that drowning caused or played a role in the tragic incident. It also said there were indications his death may have been drug-related due to evidence of street Valium. Rhys's family
What's street
denies he
Valium?
took drugs, but the prosecutor's fiscal office confirmed various sources had provided this information, including Rhys's own admission to his general practitioner and the National Health Service. No cause of death has ever been confirmed. Stephanie Bonner has flagged issues with a missing persons probe, which led to Rhys's body being found, lodging 26 complaints with the force. In December 2022, it was reported that in a 66-page report, the PIRC agreed and repeated shortcomings had been made relating to the probe into Rhys's disappearance
Damn.
and the treatment of his relatives in the aftermath. Rhys was last seen on CCTV at 7:55 p.m. on
Aren't there so many
Wednesday,
cameras
July
in
24th.
UK?
He left a shop and walked along Coinsborough Road in Easterhouse before turning onto Gardine Street. He was accompanied by a woman in her 40s.
Oh.
The woman is well known in the Easterhouse area. Stephanie received information from locals saying the woman in question had previously battered someone with a baseball bat
Oh.
and had apparently held young boys in her house. She was also told that others were involved in her son's death, and they had tried to rob him, which is why his shorts were missing when he was found. Stephanie says that his trainers were found in a tree as if they had been flung up there, and his hat was later found in the same area but smelled strongly
That sounds like
of
he got
soap
robbed.
powder as if it had been washed. Stephanie believes Rhys was killed, but the police say there is no evidence. Zachary Latham. Latham showed himself to be a rebellious and carefree guy. This image led him to gain over 40,000 followers on TikTok, and his
Is he gonna
videos
flex
have
money and
more
get
than
killed for
3
that?
million views. In 2018, he began recording his trips in his vehicle at full speed, making a lot of noise and disturbing the tranquility of his neighborhood in Vinland, New
crash.
Jersey. Latham drove his vehicle in such a way as to irritate his neighbors.
Iceberg's not getting
He did so
crazier though.
repeatedly to generate views on his videos, recording the complaints he received and publishing them on TikTok. One of Zachary's neighbors, 51-year-old William Durham, would tire of the situation and confront him. Durham lived with his wife Catherine and their 2 children 4 houses away from Zachary's. The two would begin an open dispute for more than 2 years.
Great
The
choice.
situation reached a boiling point on May 4th, 2022, when Catherine Durham decided to confront Latham herself. Zachary pushed her and then left the scene in his vehicle. A few hours later, William Durham and his children approached Zachary Latham's home. The Durhams attacked Latham, and in the struggle, Zachary, who was armed, stabbed William, leaving him seriously injured. Latham's wife recorded the whole incident. They planned to use the material in a new video. William Durham died within hours while the police arrested Zachary Latham. After his trial in 2023, the authorities released him, ruling that he had acted in self-defense.
For real?
Zachary is already back in jail again for stalking and harassment awaiting trial.
Oh, cool.
His current status is unknown.
He's a good boy. He's a good kid.
Frei Todoroki. Brazilian TikToker Frei Todoroki, real name Raissa Nunes Borges, shocked the country in 2021 when she and her friends plotted and carried out a cold-blooded murder. Their victim was another friend, Ariana Barbara Lariano de Oliveira.
What a
They
name.
lured to her death under the pretense of going out to have lunch together. Together with her
Fuckers.
friends Jefferson Calvanconche Rodriguez, Enjo Giacomini Carniero Matos, and a minor, they strangled and
And a minor.
stabbed Ariana, dumping her body in the woods.
Why did the miner help?
Ariana was reported missing on September 24th, and her body was found on the 30th in the Jao sector in Goiânia. Her body was only found when locals investigated the pungent smell coming from the woods and found her remains. She was identified by her digitals. During the 6 days, the trio even
By her
participated
digitals?
in search groups looking for Ariana and reportedly tried to misdirect efforts to find the body. Local police questioned the group, the only real suspects, and they all confessed to committing the murder, sharing details of how they had planned
was
this
easy.
for a while. Raissa believed she was a psychopath and wanted to test herself, which the trio encouraged. They picked Ariana almost randomly. She was a small girl, so they believed she would be easy to subdue and kill. Otherwise, they would have picked someone else. None of them expressed genuine remorse over what they did. According to them, the murder happened when they got close to the spot where they planned to dump the body. They had a signal, too. When one of them snapped his fingers, one of the girls strangled Ariana, and the other stabbed her 3 times. Together, they'll collectively spend 29 years in prison. Ariana's mother is unsatisfied with the sentence and holds on to what she has left of her daughter. Before going out, Ariana sent an audio message to her mother. She sounded cheerful and excited to be with her friends. Claire Miller. Claire Miller was a
Fucked up
TikToker
shit.
who gained national attention in early 2021 after murdering her older sister, Helen Miller. In February 2021, Claire called 911 confessing to the stabbing. When officers arrived, they found her sister, who had cerebral palsy and used a wheelchair, fatally injured.
Oh.
Helen Miller had been stabbed 7 times
Why?
while she slept. Claire Miller pleaded guilty but mentally ill to the 3rd-degree murder of her sister Helen Miller in the family's Mannheim Township home.
And that worked?
Claire told the judge that she had depression and an unidentified psychotic disorder for which she was being treated with medication. In a statement after the hearing, District Attorney Heather Adams said prosecutors don't dispute that Miller suffered from a mental health event at the time of this offense, but it legally did not excuse the conduct. The sentence holds her accountable for the crime committed, but balances the nature of this offense, her young age, her mental condition at the time, and the protection of society. The hearing was to determine whether Miller's case should remain in adult court or be transferred to juvenile court. In Pennsylvania, homicide is automatically treated as an adult crime. Still, a minor defendant can petition to have the case moved to juvenile court. Following a hearing last summer, another judge determined Miller had multiple mental health diagnoses, including gender dysphoria and hallucinations.
Right.
After that hearing, Robert D. Byer, Miller's attorney, said Miller believed she was stabbing a hallucination of a woman, a version of herself that told her she was ugly and a failure. Assistant District Attorney Amy Mueller argued at the hearing that Claire Miller had been growing fixated on violence and homicide. The judge determined Miller should remain in adult court. Who was 14 at the time of the killing, was sentenced to 12 and a half to 40 years to be served in prison.
How to 12 and a half to
Fractal
40?
wood burning, aka Lichtenberg
Actually
burning,
cool.
is a technique in which a Lichtenberg figure is burnt into wood using high voltage electricity. It's also dangerous and went viral on TikTok a few years ago. To produce those beautiful patterns, you need 2 electrodes placed on the wood and a high voltage passed across them. The current from the electrodes has to be strong enough to cause the surface of the wood to heat up until it boils. If an electrical current
Well, it
is
burns.
strong enough to boil wood, you can imagine what it could do to a human body if something were to go wrong. It's safe to say that TikTok creators and users usually aren't good with being responsible, so at least 35 people were electrocuted and killed attempting to make it themselves.
Shit.
At least 33 people have died as a result of fractal burning, according to the American Association of Woodturners, from new hobbyists to experienced woodworkers alike. In May 2020, 35-year-old Wisconsin man Matt Schmidt lost his life while performing the technique for the first time. Another accident took place in Utica, Michigan,
Damn.
in which 2 teenagers and their grandmother were severely injured. 2
All of
people in
them?
Marathon County were found dead in their home on April 6 when firefighters responded to a house fire there. A man in Michigan's Upper Peninsula died in July as a result of the practice. A
That's
Lycoming
sad.
County, Pennsylvania man was pronounced dead Tuesday morning
Shit
after
looks
an
cool, though.
apparent electrocution accident while using the design technique. So, you and I are probably better off buying them on Etsy. Level 6.
Or not.
Daniel Halseth. Halseth's partially burned body was found on April 9th in the garage of his Northwest Las
Did I hear that name
Vegas
before?
home near Durango and Alta Drives. The autopsy report detailed the 45-year-old had about 70 sharp force injuries, 42 of which were on the back of his head, neck, and torso.
Sharp force?
There were also cuts inflicted after his death, including a saw wound found on his right wrist, meaning the killer tried to dismember him. His 16-year-old
But
daughter,
tried?
Sierra, had been acting strangely lately and avoided helping concerned family and friends
Was it
speak
her?
with her father. As soon as the body was found, she became a prime suspect in killing Daniel. Besides her evasive behavior, several withdrawals from Daniel's bank account had been made in ATMs around Las Vegas. Daniel's car was missing from the garage, and Sierra was nowhere to be found. Her
She was
18-year-old
found
boyfriend,
driving it.
Aaron Guerrero, had also disappeared around the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah. A girl
They were
doesn't do that
found
completely
and
alone, let's be
apprehended
honest.
In Salt Lake City.
Let's be
The
honest.
couple had plotted to kill him as part of a scheme to rob their parents and run away. Even more horrifying are the TikToks they filmed 3 days after the event, laughing and showing no remorse for what they did.
Day 3 after.
Halseth and Guerrero faced 9 charges, including first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, arson, credit card fraud, and robbery. They both received 22 years to life in prison. Anthony Barajas and Kylie Goodrick. Famous TikToker Anthony Barajas and his date Riley Goodrick were found shot in a movie theater in Corona, California. Riley was dead, while Anthony was gravely wounded. Theater employees found them late Monday night after a 9:35 p.m. showing of The Forever Purge at the Regal Edwards Corona crossings. Considered a mystery by Corona police, the crime was first ruled as a murder-suicide. Later, though, evidence would reframe the events as an execution.
Suicide.
The main suspect was 20-year-old Joseph Jimenez, who was found at the cinema then. Police had their suspicions confirmed upon finding Kaylee's wallet and some other possessions in his house. He also carried a handgun of the same caliber as the one used in the crime. Joseph Jimenez, 21, was arrested on July 27th and charged with murder, attempted murder, and robbery in a shooting that left a teen and a TikTok star on life support. Jimenez, who had been diagnosed with schizophrenia and reportedly stopped taking his medication, opened fire without prior interaction with his victims. When questioned, he mentioned how a voice kept telling him he would save the world if he killed them. Some believe Joseph is merely trying to cut himself an insanity plea deal, and that the stolen wallet shows the young man knew what he was doing.
Yeah, right.
On Friday night, a memorial was held to remember Riley at a nearby church. A candlelit vigil was also held at the movie theater where she died on Saturday. The Goodrick family set up a GoFundMe to help pay for funeral and memorial expenses. At the same time, Anthony Barajas's family also set up an online fundraiser to help pay his medical bills. However, he would later succumb to his injuries. Joseph Jimenez was sentenced to life in prison.
Good.
Level 7.
How deep is that?
13. Austin 13 is an old TikTok account managed by Austin Murawski. Austin amassed a sizable following by posting a variety of shorts, including lip-syncing videos and challenges. While his content was unremarkable, he had 357,000 followers and 10.5 million likes on the app. Austin would become infamous throughout the platform and across social media almost out of nowhere. Rumors about his past began circulating online and spread like wildfire.
What happened?
With no clear place of origin, Austin was being attacked from all sides, being accused of sexually assaulting his sister. Yes, according to the rumors, a 10-year-old Austin Murawski violated his 5-year-old sister.
Damn.
He went to juvenile prison over it, but it couldn't be verified because they don't keep public records. These are grave accusations, and what made it worse was his handling of the situation. Austin was 18 then, so you couldn't expect him to solve a problem like this, but he did try. He released a response that didn't address the allegations directly. He had friends stand next to him while he read a statement and even featured his sister. His response worked to turn even more people against him, but it also appeared that people had made up their minds about him, and he wouldn't be forgiven anyway.
Your child.
Whatever the truth may be, Austin Murawski has since disappeared.
He was
from
10 when he did that? Not the last one.
Chinese corpse farm.
Oh shit, I saw that one.
January 2022, Beanbag Adventure, a Chinese
That was
Douyin TikTok
on
urban
Reddit,
explorer,
I thought.
discovered a supposed abandoned organ harvesting lab. His exploration of the lab was separated into 3 videos, which have since been removed and re-uploaded online multiple times. In the video, Beanbag explores a derelict building. Its underground was filled with what Beanbag claimed to be props from a movie. What he shows is disturbing. Dozens of baby-sized bodies floating in a tank of green sludge. He also found many bottles of the sludge and piles of bones lying around. He visited the place again a few months later and found a human fetus in a jar, alongside more bones and clothing. While shocking, the fact that it was a Douyin video meant it would never gain much traction in the West. That was until late February 2023, when fellow YouTuber Nick Crowley posted a video exploring the topic. His video sparked widespread discussion and theories online. Internet users went on to speculate,
Not leave when first
investigate,
found
and
dead
scour
babies.
Beanbag's
Yeah.
videos for every scrap of information they could find. It's kind of crazy how far they went to discover where and what was happening. The building is reportedly Bethune Medical College of Jilin University in Changchun City, Jilin Province. It's theorized that it served as a facility for the illegal or clandestine processing of corpses, either to use them for anatomical models or plastination, the preservation of body parts by replacing water and fat with plastics. The organ harvesting angle falls apart when you see how bad of a job they would have to be doing, tossing whole bodies into formaldehyde tanks. But what fueled speculation the most was Beanbag Adventure's behavior. His account was made private for a while and then returned out of nowhere back to his usual urbex content. Still, the videos about the supposed corpse farm were completely gone. It's as if they never happened.
Do not search. Shit, I don't want more from that channel though, because that was bad AI. That was bad AI. Dad realizes 14-year-old daughter is a killer.
Handicapped, laying down.
And her father, he's really caught in the middle of this tragedy. On the one hand, his elderly mother has been murdered.
Damn.
On the other, his daughter accused of the heinous crime.
Sorry to make you go through this again.
This is Vladimir Koval, a poor father who has just realized that his own 14-year-old daughter, Sofia Koval, took his mother's life. And as he finds himself in the crossfire of this tragic crime, both Vladimir and the detectives will realize that the signs behind this unthinkable act had been there since the beginning.
She's fairly aggressive now, so she was even more aggressive then?
Signs that were missed, and signs that this story is much more than it appears.
She was crying for mama, she was speaking about war.
Did she see war?
It was just after midnight on May 23, 2023, when Vladimir Koval returned to his apartment in Lauderdale Lakes, Florida, after a rare night out with friends. An immigrant from Ukraine, he had recently moved into the apartment with his daughter, 14-year-old Sofia Koval, and
Looks like
his
he's seen
mother,
some war.
79-year-old Yevgenia Koval. It was supposed to be a safe escape from the war raging in their home country, a place where they could all start over and live peaceful lives. But when Vladimir walked into the apartment that night, he realized his life was never going to be peaceful again. His mother laid on the floor, beaten beyond recognition. She was 79 years old and had survived World War II.
What wrong with the girl?
Under a
Why would you do that?
The fall of the Soviet Union and finally the war with Russia. And tragically, after overcoming all of that, her life had been snatched from her in her own home by her own granddaughter.
Damn.
Sophia stood next to Yevgenia, sobbing hysterically with blood on her clothes and face. She repeatedly told her father that she was sorry and had just been defending herself. Horrified, Vladimir called 911. His mother was rushed to a nearby hospital and was sadly pronounced dead on arrival.
Okay.
Now he was forced to process the reality.
She was
that
not dead in
only was
the-
his loving mother gone, but the person who meant the
in the-
most
in
in the
the
world
ambulance?
to him, his daughter, was the one who had killed her. The following footage was kindly provided to us by the Broward Sheriff's Office in Florida.
Do you understand what perjury is?
No.
So perjury is lying while you're under oath. So I just swore you in. So if I find out you're lying to me, you could be charged as a crime here with that, okay? Alright. Obviously we talked off record already once, but I want to go on record with everything so we have it all in here. Briefly tell me, you came over, when did you come to America?
1996.
Oh, so you were over in 1996?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't the narrator just tell us how they fled the Ukraine war?
When did you bring your daughter over here then?
September 15th.
Okay.
2023.
Alright. So were you kind of going back and forth, or how did... So you were living over, you went over there and you brought her back?
I was there living.
Okay.
In Florida for 7 years.
Okay.
And I was traveling back and forth to see my family.
And then, did you bring your grandmother over here, or your mother, her grandmother? Did you bring her over at the same time?
No, she came in 2016.
So your mother had been here before?
She's been with me all these years till now.
So she comes over here 2016, and then you bring your daughter over in September of 2023. I mean 2020, yeah, 2023. So kind of just, so did your grandmother fall and break her hip, or what happened with that? How did that happen?
She fell.
She fell. All right. And when was that?
First time she fell on January.
Damn, all people fall a lot. It's so sad. And they break so easily. My neighbor fell from. She fell out of a fucking bus. She wanted to go up the stairs into the bus and then she fell backwards. She looked fucked up after that. Arm broken, ribs broken.
Okay. And I go to pick her up in January. So basically, I travel to Poland, pick my daughter, and drop my mother.
Was he allowed to leave Ukraine? Oh, he didn't enter Ukraine.
So I took my daughter.
Okay, we're definitely gonna get some rain. That's nice.
At January, I brought her in.
The Koval story is the story of many immigrants making their way in a new country. Initially, Vladimir came over by himself in 1996 to make money for his family and build a life for himself as a young man. He visited Ukraine often, where he fell in love with Sofia's mother, and the two had Sofia in 2010. Yes, believe it or not, someone born in 2010 is somehow old enough to murder someone else. When the war ramped up heading into 2021,
she killed
Sofia's
grandma
parents
in
decided it would be best for her to follow her father
24.
to the US where she'd be safe. Her grandmother, Yevgenia, would be able to help raise her, at least until her mother could successfully immigrate, or the war came to an end. Sadly,
the mom
neither
is still
of those
waiting.
came, and by 2023, something in Sofia seemed to snap.
Now, since Sunday, has there been any problems between your daughter and her at all?
Not really.
Okay.
We have, I don't remember what the date was. Okay, today is already 20.
Dad realizes 14-year-old daughter is a killer. Bro, that's such a fucking shit clickbait title. The dad found
There
her.
was a problem before. You said there was one instance where your daughter raised the hand to her?
It's not where the cops find that out and then tell you. Like, he comes home and he knows. I mean, yes, he realizes, but man, such a fucking clickbait title.
January.
But your daughter never hit her, right, at all?
No, she never complained. No, never complained. But she noticed that, you know what? She raised her hand on me to hit me. But she didn't.
Would she like talk back?
She
to
raised
her
the
at
hand
all,
but didn't. Smart.
Nothing.
Okay.
I didn't notice because grandma, she's silent. She's very peaceful.
Okay.
She never argued. She never have anything to say.
And then now today we talked off.
That just the dad?
Pool. I guess your daughter was being a little aggressive at the pool. You were saying, or kind of acting different.
Something like that different. I don't know. It was reason because.
Oh, it's just the dad.
Or she was.
So let's walk through that on the record. Actually, we'll
Yeah, actually, fuck that.
A red flag. When Sofia listened about things she claimed happened to her, drug usage, attempted attacks by men, and rampant bullying. However, there was never any evidence that any of these events took place, and in retrospect, her father has called her constant insistence that they had a red flag. When Sofia came to the US, he tried to get her mental health treatment, but even with his insurance, he couldn't afford weekly psychiatrist and therapy appointments.
Is that expensive
shit? The day, then how was she during the day after she?
Oh, fuck that video though. Fuck that video, and I'm gonna dip. I'm still hungover from yesterday. I'm so fucking hungover. Didn't even listen to that yesterday. Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna dip. I'll be back tomorrow, 8:15 p.m. CT. Usual time, fatal place, all those things as usual. And we'll play some games. Games, and videos. Games and videos. Alright. Have a good night, bye-bye. See you.
Seen it all. Bonfires of trust, flash floods of pain. It doesn't really matter, don't you worry, it'll all work out. No, it doesn't even matter, don't you worry, that ain't what it's all about. We hope